welcome to Saves vs. Death, a TTRPG channel. I was paying attention to cameras and sounds, and it's fine.
Ooh, the new layout's pretty.
So shiny.
The new layout's so pretty.
Yeah.
I approve.
I'm so glad. So, welcome everyone to the channel. I misplaced my notes and I'm trying to find them.
Do you want me to read your notes?
I know, that's okay, I got this.
Hi, I'm Jess, and...
No, that's Blake's thing. I don't say who I am till much later. Okay, tonight we're bringing you Indie Bandits, a homebrew campaign, usually about Elflines Online in the world of Cyberpunk Red. However, tonight, we are starting in Meat Space, which should be in the streets of a night city. Very exciting. You can catch us live if you're watching this on YouTube or listening to us on podcast. You can catch us live on Twitch, Sunday evenings at 10 p.m. Eastern. Or Thursdays on YouTube and podcast. Before we get into things too much, I'm going to pass it off to Games to talk about the charity that we're supporting.
I was just going to go into it.
You're too on top of things, man.
I apologize. Anyway, we're raising awareness
Stop being
for
so
Solo
awesome.
But Not Around 4. Solo But Not Alone 4. So they've done 3 other ones before this. We tried to raise awareness for 2, but we missed 3 for some reason. Anyway, what Solo But Not Alone is a group of RPG creators get together and offer a bundle that for $10 you get more than 100 single-player or small group RPGs. And all of the money goes to suicide awareness, and so it's a great cause. We did our research. We fully believe in this. We can't personally raise money for it, but we can tell you guys to go buy the bundles. But what we are doing is if we get more than 25 subs this month, which is our break-even number, any money beyond that, we are going to use to buy bundles so that they get that money. And then we're going to give the bundles away to our community so that we are not profiting, but, you know, we're still helping out best we can. So it's a great cause. Check it out. If you don't have money and still want to help, though, you can always link your Amazon Prime with your Twitch, and then you get a free subscription every month. You could spend that on us. It wouldn't cost you anything, but it could help out Solo But Not Alone. So do it.
And if you don't have Amazon Prime, tell people. Spread the word.
Yeah, tell your neighbors.
That's what we're doing.
Tell them to do it.
Go outside right now and yell it.
Just yell.
Yeah, top of your lungs. Get a bullhorn. Let's see. So during this week, while we raise awareness for Solo But Not Alone 4, this Wednesday, or Valentine's Day, we have a special fiasco one-shot run by our very own Games End.
Yep.
And featuring Adahara, Frodo Baggy Pants, Patient Zero, and Erectio. So 2 of our beloved bandits will be doing some fiasco shenanigans. It should be great. It'll be hilarious. I'm looking forward to it. That starts at 10 p.m. Eastern, I believe, on Wednesday. Cool.
Yes.
Good. They'll be making their characters live, so you'll get to see that fun, crazy process. And then the next day, Thursday, RNG D&D returns for more chaotic adventures as the group returns to Tide Mills. We don't know what new adventures await them, or maybe they might continue progress on their current threads. Only the dice and the Oracle know. Here's hoping they get sidetracked completely, because that's always really fun. Saturday should be a regular scheduled game of Shades of Scarlet, as opposed to our impromptu Dates of Our NPC Lives episode last night, which if you've missed it, the VOD is still up on Twitch. You can see how some of the NPCs went on dates and how it went for them. It was awesome. Swag's date was epic. Kaze's was not.
I liked Dave's.
Dave's was great. Oh, wacko. And the highlight is they both forgot what they were doing.
Yeah.
And then reunited later. Which may become actual canon. So go check out the dates. And then then join our Discord and make sure that you tell Blank that you want those dates to be canon.
That to be real. Yeah.
Yep.
And ask about Blood Bowl.
Ask about Blood Bowl. Yep. And make sure you ping him with every question. I'm going to get kicked off the channel.
Bye, Jess.
So possibly appearing for the last time tonight, I am Jessiper, or Jess, and I have the privilege of being the game master for this tale. With me are these wonderful groups of players. I'm going to let them introduce themselves and tell you about their Meat Space characters, including a brief description. We'll start with, we'll go clockwise, starting with games.
Hi, I'm Games Ed. You see me on a lot of things, and soon I'll be doing fiascos. Yeah. Oh, my Meat Space character. So I am Damien Copperpot. I am a thin and wiry kind of gentleman, young man, who's not very good at driving and fairly awkward, but also is awesome at stuff. So, yeah. Is that a good description of my character?
Sure.
I also have the following skills. I have a 2 in animal handling.
Nope, Selvin!
I could just stop you there. I'm Selvin. I play Dahlia Copperpot, who's a thin, wiry girl. I guess that's the same, but unlike her brother, she's a lot quieter and shyer and tends to think more before she leaps into action.
100%.
Which is
Minkei will continue with you.
Hi, I'm Minkei. In Meat Space, I play Silo. She's low-key badass, maybe? I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know if she's that low-key about it. I think she's just a badass.
She seems kind of mean and off-putting at first, but she's nice once you get to know her. She has a lot of love for her friends.
Marshmallow Center.
Mm. Yep.
Pineapple with a marshmallow center.
Yes.
And moving on.
I am Arendia. You can find me here on the Saves for Steph channel, doing various one-shots and indie bandits. In Meat Space, I play Carrie Fisherman, who is a smallish, grungy, dark topic employee who is pretty nice most of the time, unless you stress her out, and then she gets a little snippy. But she has cool cyberpunk hair that is fun colors based on how she's feeling at the moment. And yeah, that's me.
I was getting real big AA vibes when we were like, hi, I'm Games In.
Yeah.
Hi, Games In.
Hi, Games.
There's coffee here, right?
Yes. I have 2 coffee makers in this room.
Speaking of, I'm drinking coffee. Anyway, this is our season 2 premiere, but last time on Indie Bandits, our bandits spent time wandering around the Autumn Palace. While they attempted to make their way to the palace, were told that you don't have enough renown and reason to interrupt the queens of the city, and were promptly turned away, despite their efforts. Then Damien was called. He received his text from Julio, who said the mission was a go, and he needed to head to a motel in the Badlands, where a truck would be waiting at some point, and he was told he needed to grab specific bits of gear, and anything in addition that he can take is his to keep. He's also being paid. They're also being paid 500 eddies each for this job.
Bless you.
So we'll see how they do. They were also told they needed a vehicle. So they expertly, and this I will read word for word. So expertly, they took a cab to the location which it is kind of a sketchy motel in the Badlands. Then remembering that they needed a truck to get the goods, they went back into town. I'm not sure I'd say they scored a perfect mode of transportation, but hey, they got a mode of transportation. Which, thankfully, one of them, not one of the two that went to get the truck, can drive. Carrie and Damien made it back to the Scud Motel, where, while they were off getting the truck, Silo and Dahlia had a nice little, conversation and heart-to-heart got to know one another, which was really awesome to see. And when Damien and Carrie came back, they also had a nice little heart-to-heart outside. The two inside slept passed out. So,
I helped Jess by writing the last time on. That is not what I wrote at all.
Nope. Listen, you want to do a biased report, you can do recaps.
The Damien report.
The Damien report. There we go. What really happened is we went to the Haunted Palace and this rude guard turned us out. We had every right to be there.
What
We
a
are
no.
the hero.
You're the hero. Not in the
We
Haunted
are.
Palace, you are not.
They don't know.
Yeah, they do. Shockingly.
They-
Shockingly, they know. They know heroes by name. It's really weird. Who would have guessed? It's become popular enough your name is known. Anyway, we're not in Yellow tonight. Tonight we are in the Badlands. It is dusty. It's dry desert. And along the strip of the highway resides a single-story motel with 5 rooms called the Scud Motel. Run and operated by the Scud Warriors, a nomad pack living mostly in a compound, I will say 10 minutes out, 10-15 minutes away, behind Murphy's Auto Body Repair Shop. Something like that. It's named similar, very similar.
Murphy's.
I think it's like Murphy's Repair, but we just call it, it's just Murphy's is big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Sure. So yeah, you guys went to bed for the evening it's a double bed. I can't remember that you guys, I think we determined that Carrie and Damien ended up in the same bed on other, as far apart as possible, but when they woke up, they were, cuddled together.
Yeah.
Dolly and Silo are in the other one. When you guys wake up, we're gonna do a little bit bookkeeping first. It is Friday. It is payday. Your money is automatically, for those of you who have day jobs, your money is automatically deposited. So, Carrie, you worked an extra shift this week. So you make 180 eddies, 180. Silo, you make 150. And Dahlia, it is your last week, but you did get paid for this week. So you make 150 as well.
150, and now I'm unemployed.
Yep.
Good.
It is also the middle of the month. So just as a reminder to all of you, you owe at least 1,000 eddies to stay in your cargo containers. Plus food. And you have 2 weeks to get that money.
We have a week before we really have to start panicking.
I'm already panicking.
So, you wake up, the weather outside is clear. Fairly cool for this April morning, but clear skies, sun is shining. What would you like to do today?
I want to rob a truck.
The truck has not arrived, but that is a good plan. Solid. I like it.
I'm gonna get up, and is there a coffee maker in the room?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make coffee for everyone.
Okay. So you use those little cough pop caps. You have to do it individually per each cup. But yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Soon the room smells of freshly heated coffee.
Freshly heated soy calf.
Something like that.
Yum.
I'm gonna turn on the TV low
Mhm.
as a white noise generator.
Sure. Understood.
Do you
And
turn
then-
it onto the white noise channel?
Yeah.
Yeah, you find a channel that's just static.
Put it on the adult channel, which is scrambled.
Because you haven't paid for it. You know what's sad? Is I made the motion of turning a dial on a TV, and I'm pretty sure most of you
How
don't know
old are
what
you,
that
Jess?
is. I'm ancient.
How many channels are on that dial? 13?
3?
Infinite,
Only 3 work, though.
right? You can just keep spinning it.
Oh, I forgot that Redeem was still up. I should probably remove that. But I like that General Evelyn is going to go on a date in the Elflands, so I'm going to leave it.
That makes sense.
I think Dahlia would probably wake up a little to the sound.
It is, I will say, the coffee machine. Even though there is one in the room, it's not, like, new by any means. And yeah, it is loud. It is obnoxiously
It's almost louder than
loud.
like the TV.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was trying to be nice.
Alright.
Not a jerk.
I'll get up, like hair's like completely a mess, and just like reach for the coffee.
I would say when
Try
you're
to get
awake,
a cup even before my brother.
you would know that you probably could fix it with some time if you wanted to. But coffee first.
Yeah, that's priority.
Is there any cream and sugar in here?
They got the powdered kind, which is not very good, but they got it.
Ugh. I'm good.
Dahlia's pouring like an obscene amount of like even the powdered into hers.
Open like all 7 packets.
Just becomes mud at some point.
A paste.
How do you eat coffee? Ask Dahlia.
Ew. Carrie, watching this, accepts her cup and she's like, "I'm just gonna take a black." Thanks.
That's probably for the better. I think she took all the cream.
There's a little left, like 1 packet.
So, how'd everyone sleep?
Like a baby.
Great. I look at you expectingly.
I slept well, thank you.
I did too.
Well,
So, about the plan, what did you all find out last night while you were here?
oh, there's definitely a camera outside that we're gonna have to stop, or jam, or turn off. We're gonna have to deal with before we deal with our mission.
Sure.
Yeah, what
This
Dahlia
room is
said.
secure. We can talk freely and make our plans here.
That's handy.
And this is like a nice vacation for all of us. Not to a nice place, but at least we're not in the city.
Oh, we saw the guy's jacket last night. The
Oh,
back of it.
Whose?
When we were coming in, the guy at the front desk.
Oh, yeah.
It's a
What a-
cowgirl.
Yeah, it is a cowboy
Cowboy. Right?
He had a
It's a cowgirl.
cowboy on his jacket.
riding a missile.
It's a cowgirl.
Yeah.
It was a cowgirl.
It was hard for me to see.
I'm gonna trust her.
Yeah, no, that's
Thank
probably
you.
for the better.
Actually, they're my
Cowgirl.
glasses. Aww. Wah-wah. Yeah,
So
it was
what
a
do-
cowgirl riding a missile.
Are they known for their live rock shows?
Isn't that a gang?
Yes.
To
Oh.
both questions.
Yes.
Hopefully not. I'm gonna start looking up some of the local nomad groups that have, I guess, a cowgirl as their symbol.
Okay.
Would Silo know
Library
by
search.
streetwise? Because she was in a gang for a while.
Not a nomad gang.
Yeah. Okay.
She was part of the Sharks.
Oh god.
Tunnel snakes.
So
The mouse
if you
shark.
Minkey, if you would like, you can roll streetwise. Zelbin would say either library or you can roll criminology. Zelbin,
Ooh.
either criminology or if you would like library search, you may. I will say streetwise and library search are going to be more difficult.
But does Zelbin get a +2 for using their agent?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes, because agents give +2 to library search. Good looking out.
Got a 10.
Nice.
Same here, actually. We're nailing this one.
You guys know who this is. For sure. No problem, apparently.
22 for my library search.
Okay.
We know all their names.
That defeats a heroic difficulty. Minkey, what did you get for yours?
28.
28?
Dang.
For Streetwise?
Yeah. Silo streetwise is 13.
Okay.
Dang, you know the streets.
Yeah. I'm gonna say probably not so much that you know the streets, but due to your past lover, who was a driver, probably at some point either raced against or had some work on their car done or got parts for their car brought in by this nomad pack called Scud Warriors. You know that they have a auto repair shop on the outskirts of Night City, not too far from here, called Murphy's Auto Body, whatever it is. Something like has the actual name. Run by a, with a 28, run by a small woman named Colt Murphy. The pack is, I think I'm gonna say it's about medium size. It's about a medium sized pack. They are not known for being hostile out the gate. As most nomads, though, very untrusting of anyone outside of their pack, but obviously they do business. Dahlia, with yours, I will say you get most of that information apart from like how big the pack is. But you would know, you would find Murphy's Auto Repair, you would see the logo on it, you would know it's not too far out from here. You don't know about their temperament, but you do find information on them.
Okay. So, hopefully this gang isn't,
Sorry, the gang, if I didn't say, is known as the Scud Warriors. As a
Yeah.
note.
hopefully the Scud Warriors aren't too big into the music scene. It doesn't seem like they are, so hopefully this isn't their shipment that we're boosting here.
Yeah, better not to make enemies of nomads.
Yeah. Although, if it's not, on the flip side, maybe we can get them to help us for a cut.
No.
Alright. You don't want to get involved with nomad groups?
No. Nope.
Not
Is it that you don't
particularly.
want to give up money?
I need to pay rent. So.
Yeah.
Oh, alright. So here's what I'm thinking, right? We take some of the goods, we offload them in a secure location, like dig a little bit of a hole today, kind of bury it over, come back a week later and pick those up. Still try to get by with the truck today, and if we caught, we ditch the truck and just run.
I'm not so sure about that part of the plan.
Which part? The part where we run? Because I don't want to die.
No, the ditching the truck and the digging the hole. Those are the two parts I didn't like.
So the work.
Well, I said that I would return this truck, so I can't just leave it somewhere.
Did you borrow this truck from someone you know?
Yeah.
What if the truck gets tracked down? What if your friend dies?
Well, that won't really be my problem. I told him I was moving some stuff, so he knows.
He knows the business.
Plus, we should probably cover up the identifying plates and such, if it has some.
Yes, that would
Does
probably
have
be
a
a
plate.
wise idea.
What if covering the plate just makes us look more suspicious, though?
Do we really care at that point how suspicious we
Yes.
look?
Yes.
Well, we stop once we get back into the city and take the cover off of the license plate so that
Sure.
we don't get pulled over or nothing.
Okay.
Sounds like it's gonna end up being more work.
Then your plan? I appreciate your 2 cents, Dahlia.
I still think we should hide some of the gear outside of our stuff. We shouldn't keep all our eggs in one basket. At worst, we could sell some of the stuff later as side for profit.
Yeah, I already need to take an extra guitar as part of the payment of the truck.
That's not just so I can annoy you?
No, I'll make sure that you get a guitar too. Everybody gets a guitar.
Guitars for us all. We're gonna start a band and we're gonna rock the world.
You know, that would be easier than living the criminal lifestyle if we just started a successful band.
I mean, people have done it before. That
Yeah.
that one guy.
The
was his name?
Beatles.
Yeah.
I just hope we're not stealing from my Kabuki boys.
The Who?
Kabuki All-Stars.
Yeah, I think I've heard of them. They're up near Haywood.
They're fantastic.
You
We
live
get
in
home.
Haywood.
I'm aware. We've established I only know things in Haywood.
In Haywood.
So if I move out of Haywood, I don't know any.
So if I've heard of them, they naturally must be from Haywood.
Exactly.
Understood.
Like the Beatles.
Carry on.
When we get home, I'll show you. They're so good.
Yeah,
You're gonna
no,
love it.
that sounds good. I'm always looking for something new to listen to.
It's good stuff. They have this song called Secret Dumpster Pizza.
Yeah.
It-
Right in the hot.
It'll get you.
Yeah.
Dumpster. Could hide him in the dumpster.
Make a note that that is the song.
Yeah.
Didn't they write
wrote
Dumpster
it
Fire
down.
too?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. A lot of dumpster related
Lot of
songs
dumpster
apparently.
themed.
I'm not surprised.
On the note of using the dumpster, it's not a bad idea, but isn't there a second camera pointed at the dumpster?
I mean, we could just stop it.
Play a loop? Didn't we say something
Yeah.
about playing a loop?
We can play loops. We can stop the rotation of the camera, the oscillation.
Sure.
There's a few ways we can take care of it.
Could we reverse the oscillation?
I don't know how that would take care of it.
I just thought I would ask.
But yes, technically we could.
So are we doing this electronically, or are we throwing rocks?
That's a good question.
Not gonna lie.
Damia's gonna... Damia's. Dahlia is gonna get on her computer and start looking if she can hack into this computer or this camera. I guess not really
Not-
hack into it.
Not wirelessly, you cannot. That is... Netrunners can. If you had a net running deck, you'd be able to. But from your laptop, you would need to plug it into the camera directly.
So I guess we're gonna have to do things physically until I can plug into the camera directly. So if we can stop it,
Or, I suppose technically, whatever computer the camera is sending the information to, you could plug your laptop into that as well.
which would probably end up being the front desk.
You know, based on the age of this building, if it were to suffer an unfortunate power outage, then the cameras would go down for that period of time.
That is true. If they're
Power
all
outage.
wired, then
Would also attract attention, though.
But they'd be more focused on the power outage than the people stealing the musical equipment.
where's the power box?
You're the ones who stuck out the place. I don't know.
I'm gonna put my mask back on, pull my hood up, and take another walk outside to stretch my legs. And just take a walk around the building.
Sure. Okay. You walk around the building. Which direction do you go? Do you go towards the dumpsters first or towards the front office first?
I go towards the dumpsters first.
Okay. So you head towards the dumpsters, and then you make your way behind the building, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay. You walk behind the building. You do see there is a generator kind of in the back near the fence. It doesn't currently seem to be running, but could be
backup.
used for backup power if needed. As you look around the rest of the building, making your way around, you don't see a power box on the outside.
Alright, so it's indoor. Alright, I'll go back inside. Cutting the power isn't gonna be easy. Their box is indoors, so it's gonna be a little bit harder to get to.
Is that a thing? Can you put a power box indoors?
Yeah? I don't
Is
see why
it-
not.
I'm gonna take my agent. And
Oh.
Be like,
Sorry,
Go
one
ahead.
more thing. They also have a generator, so even if we did cut power,
That
They
is
just turn on the
unfortunate,
generator.
yeah. No, yeah. You raise a good point.
so I'm thinking we freeze the camera's position so that way they just think it's a mechanical error.
All right, I seduce the guy at the front desk
Alright,
Gain
totally
access.
doable for you.
to the computers, and then I shut them down with my masterful hacking skills.
Okay. Okay.
While you are seducing him,
Sure.
we get some really long sticks.
All right, I like the
And then
long
we
sticks.
just jam them in the cameras.
Alright.
I like
alright.
the majority of this plan. Here in
And
the
then-
desert, there are not very many long sticks.
That's your hang up?
Brooms?
Because we can find
Yeah,
a broom.
they have brooms somewhere. Where's the broom closet?
Probably next to the office.
Well, that's unfortunate. Maybe I seduce him into the broom closet.
There you go.
Tell him we spilt something in the room so he brings a broom up.
I don't want to be liable for any damages to the room.
Oh no.
I haven't been
Richie.
serious about most of this.
All right. Hey, you know what though? One of us should go check and make sure it's the same guy that's working at the desk. It'd be real embarrassing if I go in there and it's not the same guy.
What time's checkout?
I got the place for 2 days, so
Alright. I'll go down to the office. This time to see if there's a continental breakfast. I know there's not going to be a continental breakfast.
I'm gonna go with Dahlia.
What? Just so I'm aware, what time of day is, like, when did you guys wake up? How long have you been planning this for?
I'd say
Sure.
we've probably been talking for like around 30 minutes to an hour, so whatever time.
What time did
9:30?
you get up?
9? 8:45, and then loudly made coffee.
Okay.
So it's getting to be more around like 10,
10:30?
10:30.
Sure. You enter the small office space of the front desk, and standing behind the counter is not the man that you met last night. It's a woman. She's about 5'5" with shoulder length curly blonde hair that's pulled to the left side and kind of tied up. She's wearing a black leather corset with a short sleeve blue plaid shirt over top, unbuttoned. Both arms are cybernetic, covered in pink plastic. She has LED nails that sparkle, interface plugs in her wrist. She's wearing blue jean shorts that are frayed at the bottom, fairly short, and cowboy boots. And as you walk in, she smiles warmly. Oh. Morning, darling. How can I help you?
Oh, you're so
That
cute.
is a crazy mask. Like, uncomfortable so.
Thank you. Yeah, it hasn't been as smoggy as I thought it would be.
It's perfectly
Look
clear
outside.
outside.
Yeah, but you can never be too sure. When you're caught out there without these things, it's death.
I mean, you have enough time to put them on. Can you it's kind of creeping me out.
Dahlia will sigh and then actually take it off.
Okay. You look like a person. That makes me feel better. So, what can I do for you two?
I'm just
what do
trying
you
to
have-
get signal.
What do you have for food around here?
There's the vendor outside. It's got a couple breakfast burritos of different varieties.
Yum.
They're not bad.
Nothing that you guys have like around here? No restaurants? No home cooking? I really want to experience like the area.
You're on the highway outside the city, darling.
This is my
I've
first
seen
time
people.
outside the city.
You're not really like that outside the city, but it's.
I'm not. I turn
Oh.
back and look at this towards like where the city would be.
You can see it so clearly.
This isn't that far. I'm gonna turn to look at like Silo with like panic.
I'm ignoring you. And whilst you're distracting the lady, I'm looking around, pretending to find signal for my agent.
Okay.
But I'm looking.
Give me an acting check.
Oh shit.
Remember, you can always spend luck when you're in need space.
Yes. Where is acting?
Just remember, your luck does not replenish until the end of the session.
Acting is in the middle column towards the bottom, under melee and above archery.
Thank you. I feel like I should know where that is because I end up rolling it a lot more than I ever thought I would.
Right. I feel you.
Sorry. I gave Silo random skills. And I love
Acting
it.
is one of them. Nice.
4 18?
18. Okay. Cool. Yeah. You pretend to be looking for a signal on your agent. As Missy talks to Dahlia. Yeah, sweetie, it ain't that far. I mean, you go to another city. That would be much farther. Try the cuisine there, but I mean, you can get a drone to come by and deliver food if you want. Probably pretty
How far
expensive
is the
though.
next city? Like, can you see it from here?
Maybe with binoculars.
mean, it was like a couple-hour drive at least to get here.
Whoever you had driving you was slow as fuck.
I mean, we came from like the opposite side of the city.
Well, I mean, depending on the city, it could take an hour drive through this. You know what, sweetie? We don't have any.
Have I been had?
Hey, whales! And she calls out, and out of a door in the side, this scrawny-looking kid, who's got to be like 18, if just. His hair is short in the sides, and then it's longer up top and sweeps into this like I'm trying to say, like, sweeps forward. It's purple
Like
at the bottom,
pompadour.
blue at the tips. He's wearing mirror shades, some band t-shirt, jeans. He's got a leather jacket over top, sneakers. He comes out. He's yes, Missy. What can I do for you? Can you make something special for this one here? Something, I don't know. It's grits. Get her a bowl of grits. Okay, yeah, sure. Whatever you need. And
Grits
pushes
sounds
back
cool.
through the door and is just gone. There you
I
go,
lo-
honey.
I
Have a
Promised
seat.
that this was gonna be
I look
an
through the
amazing
door.
vacation. And I have a feeling that there's nothing going on here at all.
Yep.
Why do you live here?
Well, I don't live at the motel. I live nearby. But I prefer the peace and quiet and getting to meet interesting folks, such as yourself. You are certainly interesting.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you'd like, sweetheart.
While that kid had the door open, I was looking.
Sure. It's at like the back wall, so when he opens it, because it's kind of parallel to the back of the desk, you can't see too much. You do notice there is a kind of a counter and a couple couches. You assume it's some sort of maybe lounge or resting area for staff.
I mean, I will say one thing though. From last night, the stars were beautiful.
So, sorry. I think this is like from the music. I just heard this random train and I'm freaking out.
Oh, that's me. Sorry.
It's a
Oh.
real train.
Yeah.
Okay.
it's Trey.
It's a real train.
Yeah.
Perfect. Beautiful. Thank you for the atmosphere, train. Yeah, the stars are beautiful out here. They're not covered by smog, so you get a real clear view.
Yeah, you don't get those so much in the city.
No, you do not.
Well, thank
At
you
this
very
point-
much.
The kid like barrels back out of the door with his like plastic bowl, a spoon, hands it, walks over and hands it to you. I think it's I hope you like it.
I'm gonna grab it and as like nice as I can be like, I'm sure it's gonna be amazing. Thank you.
I would not go that far, but you're welcome. And you
And
have
then
a
Dolly
bowl
will
of
eat it.
like, I don't know, we'll say cheese and bacon grits.
Oh, that sounds dope right now.
You can take that back to your room. You don't have to eat it here. We'll
Oh.
you can bring the bowl back, or we'll pick it up when we clean.
I'll bring the bowl back. It's the polite thing.
Sure. Thank you, sweetheart.
Alright.
Anything else I can do for you
kinda-
too?
Well, unless you know of any amazing parties going down nearby or something fun to do tonight, I think this is it.
What are you looking for?
Just an event. I'm on vacation. I gotta experience, well, this way I can.
She pulls out her agent and like types something in, researches. She goes, "Oh no, it's closed." You know, I will keep my ear out, and if I hear anything, I'll let you know. Chances are, though, if you're looking for some sort of party, you're gonna have to go back into the city.
Alright. Well, thank you very much. You've been very helpful.
Of course. She tips her cowboy hat.
Dahlia will tip her gas mask and then put it back over her face and walk outside.
Still creepy.
Silo's gonna say thanks and just be like, I'm sorry.
She gives you this like knowing nod of like, we all have one of those.
There's always a weird one in the group.
Exactly, yep. Damien, Carey, is there anything you wanted to do while that whole exchange was taking place?
Not offhand.
No.
Sitting comfortably in the quiet, sipping coffee.
We come back to an awkward silence.
Yeah.
Yep.
What did they do last night?
So yeah, you guys return to the room, an awkward moment between Damien and Carey.
So, yeah, it's not the same guy it was before. It was a really polite lady who still probably works with that nomad group. Says she lived nearby, so I'm guessing.
She had a very cute outfit on.
Amazing.
Oh, there you
Cybernetic
Did
arms,
she,
don't want to mess with her.
Did she look like a cowgirl?
Yes.
That
Cowboy hat.
sounds like it's probably related to the cowgirl riding the missile thing.
She's definitely the cowgirl on the missile. Damn it.
But it doesn't sound like they know anything about this truck worth of electronics going through or anything to do with it. Unless
Well, that's
they're
good.
making the delivery themselves.
Right. Let's, if we can avoid it, try to stay on their good side. They don't seem like such bad people.
Yeah, that's a definite. We don't want to step on their toes. So, did you guys come up with any good plans about what to do for this truck?
I'm gonna smoke.
Oh, okay.
But is that the plan? As you're like walking out the door.
Carrie goes outside and smokes a cigarette.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow her.
Okay.
I'm gonna look over at Damien and like glare, and then go outside too and close the door. And also have a cigarette.
Amazing.
I'm so
I'm gonna
sorry
work on
that
the
he is
plan.
like that.
What?
I assume he did something wrong. I pull out one of my own clove cigarettes that I still have from when Benjamin bought me.
Do you have the mask off? Because you have like full gas mask. You can't smoke
Oh, yeah.
through that.
I assure you, you can. You just have to try harder.
I'll lift it. And then lift it again to exhale.
Amazing.
No, he didn't do anything wrong.
Oh. I just assumed with the awkward silence that he'd said something or done something, as my brother normally does.
Not at all. I thought we had a really good conversation last night.
What'd you talk about?
I mean, if it's not too much to hear.
You know, it was a little bit of everything. We talked about our families and kind of what our plans are, and maybe kicking off one day to take a real vacation.
That would actually
But-
be pretty nice.
Right?
Someplace actually outside the city, as I've now learned.
Yeah, there's like a whole world out there.
Does it look like this? I'm gonna point to like the deserty like landscape. Cause if it just looks like this, I'm not that interested.
No, I think there's mountains and stuff still. Somewhere.
Somewhere. We'll find
But yeah,
it.
total gentleman.
Well, that's good.
I'm gonna. Sila's gonna go up to Carrie and put her arm around her shoulders and be like, I'm sorry if I've been not here lately.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I have this feeling that you like someone. And, I don't remember you telling me about it.
How do you know if you like somebody?
A longing to be around them?
Well, if that's true, then I like you two, too. And my cat.
I'm gonna like squee.
I'm gonna jab Carrie in the side with my elbow. You know what I mean. And I know you. And I know when you like someone. So.
I don't know, though. Because this feels different. Not in a bad way.
Different from the people you've been with in the past?
I haven't really been with anybody in the past.
Dahlia's gonna like pause and like look over him like, what? How do I have more experience with that than you?
Which really you can only tell by the voice because it's just this gas mask face turning your direction. Soulless eyes.
I mean, I dated that weird kid from Dark Topic, but that was only for a week, and we held hands.
Aw.
And
Yeah,
then
I
he
figured
got
you were
really
dating him
weird
for
about
other
my
reasons.
thoughts. What?
I thought it was more of a physical thing.
No.
Never mind.
No, I've never. I mean. No.
Now I feel like I gotta protect you from him. That should not be a first love.
I
I'm-
didn't say it was Damien. But it is Damien.
The context was there.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. He makes me so mad sometimes that I just want to punch him in his stupid face.
Uh-huh.
But
Uh-huh.
at the same time, I want to be around him, like, all the time.
I feel that way about most people. Sorry, this is about you.
No, not at all.
I pat Carrie on the head.
Maybe I've been doing this wrong. Is wanting to punch people in the face the way to love?
No, Dahlia. Unfortunately, no.
I did
I'm
punch
s-
my brother in the face the other day. I mean, I guess I do love my brother.
There you go.
Well, when you put it like that.
I'll be sure to punch him again when I go inside. Nods to herself.
I'm sorry I didn't say anything. I wasn't trying to keep it. I just wasn't sure.
That's okay. Take your time. If you want to talk about it, I'm here.
Yeah, make sure this is what it is. Like, please.
Okay.
Take your time.
For you. For your sake.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not gonna do anything that's gonna, jeopardize the business. Or...
Oh, I don't care about the business.
Stuff.
I care about you.
Aw. Thanks, Talia. You two can talk to me anytime, too.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I kind of slept with this girl last night.
Did
But,
she
I mean, it
punch
wasn't
you?
anything that was, like, physical, but, I mean, like, we were in the same bed.
That's hot. did
Silo
she
just
punch
rolls her eyes.
She's
I also-
I'm gonna, like,
It's
put out my
okay.
cigarette.
I also slept with a girl. She had a fluffy sweater.
Yeah. Notice that Damien and I had to share a bed, so...
Yeah, sorry
Thanks.
about that.
No, that's alright.
Totally not intended.
Yeah.
Dahlia's got, like, shifty eyes
I'm glad you
under
two
her
are
gas
doing-
mask.
felt it through the air.
So, we're gonna have to come up with a good solid plan. I don't want anyone getting hurt tonight.
Agreed.
I
I
do
don't
wish we
know.
didn't do this, but I hate to say it, I am a little strapped for cash too. Even before trying to quit my job.
Yeah. It's not ideal. And it's not a lifestyle that I want to keep all the time, for sure. But we gotta do what we gotta do.
Hey, and if I get a hold of one of these guitars, I can recreate it and make us a couple.
There you go. I don't know. Feels like everything is up in the air right now.
It's the world we live in. There's no certainty for the next day.
Word.
Yeah.
Alright, do you think he's tired of being in there alone?
Probably.
Carrie and
We should all
Gonna
giggle
open
when
up
we
the-
walk back in.
your agents go off. Text message.
Check my agent.
Yours does not have a message. Just Carrie and Silas.
Oh,
What's it say?
It's from Brenda. That says, "Where are you? You were supposed to be here 2 hours ago." Is
Oh, shit.
everything to Carrie specifically, not Silo? Are you okay? Is everything alright?
Carrie goes, "Oh shit. I'm so sorry." She calls Brenda.
Carrie, are you okay?
Brenda.
You hear that weird trip hop reggae, whatever the fuck country mishmash was in the background.
I'm gonna pull up the sound of like the heart monitor on my laptop in the background.
Did you bring your laptop outside with you?
Oh shit, I did not.
No,
I thought we went back
Just on
inside
your
though.
agent.
Yeah, on your agent, like you find a sound bit
Yeah.
of like a heart monitor. Yeah, sure. I'll help.
Brenda, oh my god. Silo and I ate Bandit tacos last night. We're dying. We are straight up dying.
I'm so sorry. Have you like Continental Brands Venda tacos?
Hold on. Silo, take the phone. I gotta.
Oh no, don't.
And I throw the phone aside.
Hello.
Silo.
Yeah.
So you and Carrie aren't feeling well?
No.
Okay. I'll call in Jimmy.
Sounds great.
And
Hang up.
there's a pause, and as you're about to hang up, you hear the music get louder. Like, specifically as though she's put the agent closer to this, like, to the microphone, just for you. And then it's unclear who hangs up first.
Carrie was making gratuitous vomiting noises in the background the whole time. I just didn't want to do that.
Big preach.
After a couple minutes, Carrie, you do get a text that says, if it was Continental Brands Tacos, you should totally contact, like, their PR person and bitch and complain and tell them that you got sick.
Like, I'll give it a few minutes and then be like, oh, really? Do they have problems?
No, not normally, but, like, to cover that kind of shit up, they will either send you, like, new ones or, like, somebody as reimbursement.
Oh, that's cool. Thanks for the tip, Brenda. I owe you.
Feel better.
Thank you.
Sadly, there is no
I
message.
feel like
that comes
even
to your
like
agent,
emojis
just
are
so
low.
you're aware.
Perfect.
Actually, no. It's a lie. You do get a text message from Brenda that says, "I hope this makes you feel better." And there is an
Link
audio
to
file.
Spotify.
Yeah, there's an audio file that has been attached to the text message.
I'm gonna show this message to Carrie.
Mm-hmm.
And be like, what do you think that is?
It's either her stupid music or it's her and Jimmy bitching about us.
I don't think she'd be ballsy enough for the second one.
I don't think so either.
So I'm gonna play it.
It is the track you hate the most. Like
Oh
the
my
one,
God.
like there's levels of songs that you dislike, and she has picked the one she knows you hate the most.
It's Baby Shark and reggae, trip hop,
Country, metal,
country.
thrash, something. I think I don't remember.
Funnily enough, that sound actually makes me nauseous. So
I'm gonna message her back and be like, thanks, actually, if I listen to this enough times, I might feel better by tomorrow.
That would
Make
be
me
great.
throw up.
Get it all out.
So while this conversation was happening, Damien, I assume there is a fresh bowl of grits
So,
sitting in the motel
Damien,
room.
where's this truck gonna be parked? How many guards? What kind of resistance? Heavy machine guns? We talking rocket launchers? Squid launchers?
I make the beds
Okay.
and then I go take a shower.
Sure. Yeah.
That's what I'm doing with my free time.
Okay. So I will say you get out of the shower and are dressed as the girls return into the room.
Silo sees the bowl of grits and is like, yum. Yummy. You want to share?
Sure.
You
I just
don't
hand
look
you my
very
spoon.
Oh. Thanks.
They only gave me one spoon.
That's fine. Is it real bacon?
No.
Aw,
Can't tell. I've never had bacon before.
fair point. It tastes alright.
We ate a lot of fish.
Surprisingly good.
Had mercury in it, but it was still fish. So
Was that fish?
yeah, you don't remember all the meals that we had growing up that were like,
I just remember a lot of tea.
there was a lot of tea.
I remember eating something once that might have been bacon, but it came out of the dumpster, so you never know.
You actually, Silo,
Why
might
would they
have
throw bacon in
had
a dumpster?
real food at one point
Oh,
because of Nathaniel? Is that
Maybe I should be
is that
asking
right? Am I
which
remembering who that
dumpster?
is right?
It sounds right.
Okay. But as long as you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There was probably a moment where you have actually enjoyed real food, yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Nathaniel Beck.
Mm-hmm.
Bless you.
Excuse me. Ew.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
All right, so I'm thinking.
Ew.
Bless you.
Excuse me. I'm
No.
allergic to you.
I know. I'm sorry.
We'd like to take a moment to talk about our sponsor.
So maybe the best course of action. He comes around the corner out of the shower, like putting on his shirt and tucking his gun into the inner pocket of his shirt. We don't know how long they're gonna be here. I had assumed that they would be staying here overnight before they go into the city, but that may be a poor assumption.
Okay.
So
Sorry,
when the
go ahead.
shipment arrives, maybe we disable their vehicle to buy ourselves time no matter what.
It can be done.
It's a thought. Ew.
That's how far I got. That and I conditioned my hair. So
Didn't Dahlia say that they own an auto repair shop, though?
Yeah, they do.
Just
So
up
what
the road.
Murphy's down the road.
What happens if they haul off the vehicle?
that is a complication I did not think about.
That might be bad.
Unless that's part of the plan. And then that would be a brilliant coincidence that worked out that way. It's not, but
I don't want to fight a bunch of nomads.
no, we want to not fight the nomads the best we can. I don't want to sound like I'm unprepared here because this is kind of my job that I got us into. But does anybody remember exactly what I said we were supposed to be taking?
Two guitars,
Yes.
4 speakers, 4 amps.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I checked the text message that I have.
Cool. You need to collect 2 guitars, 4 speakers, and 4 microphones.
All right.
Oh, I thought it was amps.
Nope. I don't think I gave this to you originally, but I'm assuming Julio
mean-
would have actually typed this out to you. They're laser light electric guitars. You need
That
4
sounds cool.
Killstrom Typhoid speakers and 4 Killstrom Banshee microphones.
I'm gonna send him a text.
Mhm.
Do we know what resistance to expect? You said maybe a couple of guys, but
There's drivers in the truck,
all right.
and I guess who else is there?
Thanks. All right, so the truck is only gonna have like a couple of guys. So as long as we don't involve the nomads, it should be fairly straightforward.
Do we need to create a diversion?
It's never a bad idea. Are any of us good at creating diversions?
Good? Capable? Yes.
I mean, if the drivers are of the persuasion that they're into us.
Beautiful women. We do have some beautiful women. I am my sister here, so.
Thank you.
She's your twin. I think you're beautiful.
I didn't say she wasn't beautiful. I just said she's my sister. I'm not gonna
You
say.
Well, let's not make this weird.
Okay, I can't, guys, I can't flirt, help carry heavy shit, and drive at the same time.
No, we just flirt for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Flirt until we can knock the two guys unconscious.
Oh, we're knocking people out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I am
Does that
incapable of doing, apparently.
Nalia, I believe in you.
I didn't say you weren't capable of knocking people out. That's not what I was saying.
What if they're not guys? We're hoping they're also.
Yeah, what if they're not
into
guys?
girls?
I mean,
It really doesn't matter if they're guys.
what year is it? I feel like straight people are so
2042.
2020.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody's a little bit.
Yeah.
You know,
A beautiful woman's a beautiful woman.
exactly. And a
Okay.
beautiful
I'm
man
just
is
saying,
a
do you have
Fair.
what it takes to punch one in the face? A beautiful woman.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe. I prefer not to. I'll do it. I'm not saying I won't do it. I'm just saying if given the preference. I choose
I'm
to
gonna
typically
pull up my
not
gas mask
be
and
violent.
point to my face.
Why would I punch you?
Prove it.
No.
Okay. I think we have a semblance of an idea of what we're doing.
Right. Then I think we're good.
I'm gonna go find a rock.
Okay.
I'm gonna hope it's some dudes.
Let's see if there's anything on TV. Do you want help looking for a rock?
If you want.
I would like to come help you look for a rock.
Okay.
I'm gonna go outside.
Okay. Two of you make your way out into the Badlands to look for a rock.
Turn to
Hmm?
Silo.
They're looking for hard things.
Do you think they're really looking for rocks?
Probably.
Like, Carrie's bad at euphemisms, but not that bad.
Can't flirt with each other, but I like that part of your plan was trying to flirt with these people that would come in. That was great. As you guys go out, look for rock. It's the fucking Badlands. Yes, you can find rocks.
Yeah.
Not that hard.
My stick plan was kiboshed.
So yeah, you can find.
We'll also look
find
for
rocks.
sticks while we're out there.
No problem. Give me a wilderness survival.
Glad this is my character and not my
Elf.
not my elf.
Is that from both of us?
Yep. Anyone who's looking for a stick.
I'm looking for a rock.
Yeah, rock you can
Rocks
find.
are free.
Rock you can find without a
Stick
roll.
check.
Oh, rocks are fine. Yeah, I'm just looking for a
Plenty
rock.
of rocks.
There isn't a wilderness survival skill.
Isn't
Yes,
there?
it's right above fighting stuff.
I'm sure there was.
Oh, it is.
Right
There
in the
is.
middle.
All right, I'm doing it. Can I spend 2 luck?
Oh my god.
Yes, we spent 2 luck.
You're gonna use all your luck. before the
Finding a
mission.
stick. This is patented me, though. I once blew 7 luck to make a design on some kibble.
Yep.
I remember that.
I got a 10 for my looking for a long stick.
Total?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's dirty. So dirty.
So
So-
dirty.
I rolled a 3.
You find a lot of twigs. And the sticks that you find that would be long enough to reach the camera are either too flimsy or cracked, and the minute that you would hit it, the stick would break apart. Fortunately, you cannot find a stick that would serve the purpose that you need. But there are sticks.
I tried, yeah.
You tried. Rocks are free. You can find rocks.
Yay.
Of various shapes and sizes. And on that
Hard
wonderful
rocks.
collection of maybe prepared materials, I don't know what's going on, we are going to take a quick 10-minute break. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Stick with us through the break and we'll see. Maybe we'll get this thing underway. We'll see how it goes. I'm curious
Hopefully.
to find out.
I got rock.
Rocks!
We love you guys. We'll be right back.
Love you.
Hello everyone, welcome back to our Indie Bandits stream as we play Cyberpunk Red. The first half, our bandits met a couple of the employees who work at the Scud Motel. Had a few conversations, some good conversations, and planned. And we're gonna pick back up with them telling me what the plan is again,
Are we?
because I know rocks are involved and that's about it.
So we get back to the room.
Yep.
We have a couple medium-sized rocks with a good heft.
Not sandstone.
Not sandstone.
Yeah.
So
A good solid stone.
we walk in and I say, all right, we got rocks to check at cameras and possibly knock people out with if we need to. Hopefully our feminine wiles just work their magic.
Yeah, good luck, you two. I turn back and glare.
You can have wiles if you want to have wiles. It's none of my business.
Dahlia, you're the sexiest one of us, and I'll hear no more about it.
I do like a little flip, or I try to do a hair flip, but all I do is I just hit the back of my hoodie. I do a hoodie flip.
Love. Yes, queen.
All right, so I'm going to move the truck to block the camera. We're going to wait until
Take
they
off the plate
arrive.
first.
I'm just going to cover the plate. I'm not going to take it off. And then wait until they arrive. And then the 3 of you go to work. And then after they're subdued or distracted, I am going to take 4 guitars, 4 amplifiers, and 4 microphones. And a 5th guitar.
Four speakers.
At minimum, 2 guitars, 4 speakers, 4 mics. How do we all know this more than you?
Yeah. Anyway, so then we are going to casually get back in the vehicle and leave. And then when we get closer to where we suspect police would be, we're going to take the cover off of the plates and turn in the... I don't know what our GM is doing. They seem to be taking pictures of things.
I'm taking pictures of my
their
cat, who is now jumped from the floor onto the freezer that is behind my setup because I'm in the basement, so the basement freezer, and is standing just where I can see him between my monitor and the Funko Pops where my camera sits, and meowing at me. Like, wide eyes. Mom! 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 So I
Singing
took
the
pictures
song
to
of
post
his
in our
people.
Discord so you guys would know what my cat was doing while I was muted.
But yeah, I think we got a plan. And let's not throw rocks at the cameras unless it becomes obvious that we need to throw rocks at the cameras.
Yeah, maybe we should
Yeah.
see where the truck parks first.
Yeah.
The rocks are a contingency.
Yeah. The rocks are the contingency in case we cannot seduce them or cannot get to a blind spot in the camera.
If we do
Yeah.
knock them out,
Sure.
should we wait? I assume they're getting a room. If they're going to be here.
That's what I assume also, but you know how assuming goes.
Yeah.
Do we
yeah.
have any
knock them out.
alcohol?
Oh.
I do not have alcohol, but nomads are patently known for having alcohol, so I bet we could find some.
There's this great 18-year-old who could probably get me some alcohol.
I'm gonna run down to the office really quick.
Sure. I had to make sure I
And
was
I'm-
not still muted. I apologize. Sure. You see. Listen, my cat's really loud. You see
Love it.
Missy behind the desk. She smiles warmly as you enter. Hey, darling. What can I do for you?
Hi. I have a crazy question. And I know, like, I know. I just got
There's two in
engaged.
this group.
Congratulations.
I'm
Here?
so excited. Yeah.
And you're marrying
Yeah.
him? Her?
Yeah.
Them? Sorry, I shouldn't assume.
No, it's okay.
They proposed
We're
to you
kind of-
here?
Yeah.
Really?
It,
Honey, you could have done so much better than here.
I know. But to be fair, he works really hard and he's paying all of this rent and stuff, and this was kind of the first getaway we've ever had, and I'm just
Here.
yeah,
Okay.
it's not you know, I'm not looking at the particulars. I'm okay.
You must be very in love. Very in
Yes. So much.
love. Well, let me see the ring.
So there's no ring yet.
Okay. Sure.
He doesn't make a lot of money. I don't know.
You
I'm-
had a question.
Yeah, I did. I was gonna see maybe if you had some alcohol that we could celebrate with.
What do you drink?
Whatever.
Sweetheart, what would you like? Vodka, beer, gin, tequila,
Oh,
rum, whiskey.
whiskey would be amazing.
Whales! She calls out. Kid is back. Mickey isn't a term in the States, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is? Okay, good. She's like, grab me a Mickey whiskey. He's like, okay. He leaves. 2 glasses. Comes back. And it's opened. It's only about like half full.
That's fine.
He apologizes to Missy profusely. He's like, this is all we had. I don't know. I can run to the, she waves him off and she's just like, just go back to the cleaning. Just go. Hands you.
I like your shirt.
Thanks. Disappears. She hands you the bottle and the glasses. It's
Thank you.
You guys have a good drink. It's the least I could do, and congratulations.
Thank you. I think I got some thinking to do. Much obliged.
Whiskey will help that.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Sure.
Thank you.
Mhm.
And I head upstairs.
Down the path.
Yeah, wherever.
Yeah. And back to the room. You
So are we
have
just
a
waiting at this point?
small bottle of whiskey.
Please. Okay. We are now a bridal party celebrating my engagement.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How did you sell that?
This is where you decided to take her on your honeymoon? You're the worst.
Okay, if I knew you needed a ring, he digs in his pocket and produces a ring. I had this for the cover story.
Dahlia's gonna be a little bit taken back. I'm sorry, you just had a ring in your pocket?
Yes. This is a family heirloom. I'm gonna need it back. It's for the cover story.
Family heirloom.
Okay.
Yeah. This is my most prized possession. Leave it alone.
I don't want to put that on my hand.
Nobody died in it. It's fine.
No, I don't. What if... Okay.
We need
Alright.
to sell the story now that
Okay.
there's a story.
I'll put on the ring.
I'm going to say it fits. Maybe
Thanks.
it's
That's
a
very
little
nice of you.
it's a little loose, but it's not going to fall off just from moving your hand or anything.
Okay.
All right, so now we're a wedding party.
Yeah,
Engagement?
an engagement party.
Yeah.
You know.
You know, if I did ever ask somebody to marry me, though, I probably would do somewhat better than this hotel. So everybody knows.
You know, I didn't really think much of it until Miss Lady started asking questions. But
She
yeah, I'm
made
not
me ask
judging.
some questions myself.
I feel like
Told
maybe
her I was on vacation.
everyone but me is getting therapy out of this deal. So maybe I'll go talk to her too.
There you go. You should go see Miss.
All right, I'm gonna go talk to her. I leave.
I didn't think he actually would.
You make
She's
your way
gonna
to the
have
office.
so much to say to this dude.
And you see
Hello.
Missy standing behind the desk. Hey, honey. What can I do for you?
Hey, so is there an ice machine or like an ice bucket or something?
Yeah, outside, around the corner, next to the vending machines.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Of course.
Apparently, we're celebrating, so I need ice for the drinks. So
You the other half.
it would seem as much. Yes, I am that.
It would
You asked her.
I did. Yes.
Here. Can I just ask why here?
All right.
She
so
leans on the counter and she's very interested in why, of all places, you could have
Someone
picked
should have went with him.
the Scud Motel was your choice.
It was the heat of the moment.
So I was planning on not doing it here with my sister and my sister's girlfriend. Instead, I had this big plan of like going out on a boat and like making it a big evening and doing a thing, you know.
Oh, okay.
It didn't work out, and so we happened to be here and we were talking, and one thing led to another, and I proposed, which I should have waited for the boat thing to work out.
Definitely should have waited, yeah.
Yeah, because this is not the most romantic place. No offense to your hotel. It's a very
Honey,
nice.
this is a shithole to get engaged somebody in. I mean, you
Yeah,
need it for
no.
a night, sure, but beyond that,
Yeah. But you know, maybe we'll come back for our first anniversary or whatever, you know.
I would not recommend it. I'm sure you could do something much nicer.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah. So, so how long have you two been together?
Oh God, I started going in her store probably 2 years ago
Okay.
Oh God.
because so I collect this card game and they sell it at the store. And,
Okay, I'm gonna go to the office and see what's taking him so long.
What card game?
I play ELO.
Oh, yeah. We got a couple new ones back home who play that. Swear by it does not mean a lick of difference to me. I prefer Hold'em. Well, hey,
Fair enough.
they
I could
enjoy
see-
it. Very
I could see
protective
how-
of their cards, if I recall correctly.
Some of those cards can be worth a lot of money.
At which point, Silo enters the room.
Okay.
Hey,
You
buddy.
see- If you have a first printing of the Goblin card,
Damien,
the one that's misprinted, yeah,
what's taking you so long?
I apologize.
Oh, you know him.
Yeah, this
Unfortunately.
is the other one that's with me. The one that's not my sister.
Oh, so the other. Okay, hang on. Okay, yeah, you know what? I can see a family resemblance. She's a little unique. She always wear that mask.
A lot of the
She's a
time.
she's a very cute girl.
After our parents died, we were raised by a very bizarre man who
And he made her
made
wear a
her very-
mask.
we gotta go, but I thank you for telling me where the ice is.
I mean, that's a hell of a cliffhanger to leave me on. I mean,
Yeah, he was former Yakuza, if that helps.
no, not really. You should stay and tell me this story.
Yeah, apparently I'm needed back in the room, so
Right, you're
I will
celebrating.
tell you more about it later.
Please do, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and good luck with the boat. And
Thanks.
definitely do not come back here for your anniversary.
Well, we'll see how that goes.
She loves you a lot. You find picnic in a park. Anything else.
All right. Thank you.
Make
for
sure
your-
he doesn't bring her here. She looks at you, Silo.
Okay.
Okay. She can do better. You can do better. I believe in you.
Thank you. I will strive to do better in the future.
You got this.
I got a thing going, and if it works out, I'll make some money and then do the boat thing.
Okay. Well, good luck to you.
We're just like grabbing his arm at this point.
Dude, Missy for president.
I leave.
She's
Once
the
we get outside the door, I'm like, why were you taking so long and what did you tell her? You just running your mouth?
I was just asking her about the ice, and then we started talking about ELO.
What else did you talk about?
Just pretty much that.
Okay. As long as you're not telling her real personal information.
No, I don't think so. I think it was all pretty much within the cover story.
Okay. Where's the ice?
Oh,
I'm
around
gonna go back to
the
the
corner by the vending machines.
I come back in the room. Apparently, you need the ice bucket that's in the room to get ice, so I didn't get any ice.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought about filling my shirt up with ice, but then decided against it.
Thank you for
Yeah.
deciding against it.
Yeah, no problem. Alright, so I guess we're gonna just bide our time until the truck gets here.
Does anybody know how to play Hold'em?
From what I understand, it's a lot easier than ELO, so yeah, why not?
So did you get the ice? I can go get the ice.
I hand her the bucket.
I go with Silo to get the ice.
You guys
And then we come back with
Actually-
ice.
go collect ice. Yeah.
Why do they keep leaving us alone together?
I don't know, it's getting
Weird.
weird.
We were gone for 2 seconds.
So
Do you think
apparently
there's something.
apparently you can do better than me. which is true patently. So I understand why she would say that, but
She
I
didn't
don't
say
think
that
that's what
about
she
you.
meant. I think she meant we could do better than this hotel.
I don't know why a business person would say that about their business. So I kind of internalized the whole thing. But I made up some story about how I was going to take you out on a boat and we were going to have a romantic dinner.
On a boat?
Yeah. I know a guy who has a boat, so we could like go out for the day. I mean, we could really do that sometime if you wanted to do that. Go on a boat. I don't know how you feel about boats. I've never been to the ocean. I know a guy who has a boat, so.
I would like that.
Sounds like a fun time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start looking for a deck of cards in the drawers.
You know what? Sure, you find one.
Yay.
Nice.
And you guys, I assume, play some sort
Texas
of...
Hold'em.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. What are you playing for, if anything?
We start out friendly.
Yeah. I mean,
Then
it's
when the
it's
group
like
gets-
late morning, early afternoon at this point. Like, you guys have hours to kill.
Right. Then like sips of coffee, you know.
Hmm.
We'll escalate as the day goes on, but we're not gonna do like shots or end up naked or anything. So
We have to save the whiskey.
We'll play for
how,
the rocks.
how many people can play at a time?
we got plenty of cuts. You
Or-
guys can play
yeah.
with us. Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you need more than 2 people, Silo's gonna take a nap.
Okay.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Yeah, that's fine. Sis, you getting in on this?
I'm like looking at the ice, like maybe if I like wedge this in the camera, it'll melt after a bit and then it will return to its oscillation. And then turn back to you. Wait, what were you saying?
I don't know. Maybe that would work. Do you want to play poker with us?
Yeah, deal me in. I say absently, like not even paying attention.
Okay. I'm gonna deal out cards.
Okay. Do you guys eat at any point?
Oh, there's a
Yes.
vending machine
Mhm.
with burritos.
Mm-hmm.
I will
I-
go to the vendor.
I ate
What do
this
they
morning.
have?
You did. A variety of burritos and
What exact variety do they
really.
Such a turd.
Do they have any of the chorizo variety?
No.
have? Ooh, chorizo burrito. That sounds delicious.
It's not real chorizo.
I mean, chorizo's chorizo.
Put enough spice in it, it tastes like it.
Trying to find the food table. Or like the vendit.
There's a random vendit table.
There is. That's what I'm trying to find.
That's in DLC, I think.
There's a bean
No, I think it's the core book.
burrito, bean and cheese, beef and cheese,
There you
beef,
go.
cheese, and bean.
Food.
You guys are all just like gathered around the vendit, like all trying to figure out what you're gonna eat
Um,
today.
There's smash.
Give me a burrito. Smash.
Yep.
Does it have
and
mashed potatoes
burritos
in it?
and pizza.
Burrito? Pizza burrito?
Like packaged
I mean,
pizza, like
roll of pizza.
mini pizzas. I'm gonna say.
Yeah, give me a
They're not
pizza.
pizza in a tube.
Ugh.
They're like microwave pizza.
They're like, yeah.
This bandit's fancy.
Yeah. I don't know if I can afford those.
They gotta make money somewhere.
I'm gonna get 3 burritos in a tube.
Okay.
Do they have Baja Fresh?
Yes.
I'm gonna get Baja Fresh.
Were they like 3 eddies a piece?
Yeah, I think usually they are.
So that's what, 9 for the burritos. What else do you get?
I'll get a can of Smash while I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna
Can
get
I pay this
addicted.
with my elf gold, by the way?
No. Um, I believe Kansas Smash are like 6 eddies.
Yeah. So 15 total.
Yep.
Okay. Paid.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. You know what? I'm gonna say that also exists because why not? There's a vendit that says just plain weird. A table of just plain weird.
Uh-huh.
There is a vendit that is mostly empty, but there is a small section that has pet wigs. Like wigs for your pet.
How much are the pet wigs?
Because that was a thing that I didn't realize existed and exists. I will say because pets aren't super, common, wigs are only like 10 eddies each.
I'm gonna buy one pet wig just to see what I get because I have an addictive personality.
Amazing. Let's see. You get a bob, a blonde bob, straight cut wig with bangs.
Nice. For a medium-sized dog or large cat.
Yep.
That's a big cat.
Well, not like a big, like a large dog.
Yep.
It has adjustments.
I will say the pizza is probably 5 eddies a piece. Burritos are 3, so whatever you guys are choosing to eat from the vendit, if you choose to eat from the vendit, mark that off. Is anyone other, and I have to now go find it, thank you games, anyone else partaking in Smash?
What is Smash?
No.
Smash is an alcohol that gives you bonuses to like conversating with people, but you can also become horribly addicted to it, which is a big problem.
Oh, no, I'm gonna have a burrito.
So
It's like picture an energy drink that's alcoholic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the user feels euphoric, loose, happy, and ready to party. So you get
How
+2
quickly do
to
you
certain
get
things, but you can get addicted.
You do a check of DC 13 against your resist torture drug.
15
15. It's
Smash
harder than
is
Oak
15.
God.
Ooh, I
Yeah,
would
I'm good.
definitely fail at that.
Dang, that would actually
No, it's
be
the same
hard
as
for
Synth
me
Coke.
to
Synth Coke is
resist.
also
Is it?
15. Mhm.
Yeah. What is it?
Yeah.
Sedatives that's 13 then? Something. I don't
I don't
remember.
know.
But yes, no, I do get some Smash. I'm not drinking it yet, but I have it.
Okay.
It also makes you better at dancing.
It
So,
does. Dance, contortionist, conversation, human perception, persuasion, and acting.
Yep. Basically all the things that we may
I
need
don't
to
need
do.
that. Yeah.
So
I'm bad at resist torture drugs, but I'm good at everything else.
Oh, there is Piranha Smash. That is true. That might have a lower DV.
I do need some Piranha Smash, but
Does it have real piranha?
Do not stop.
no, it's made by a game called the Piranhas.
Yep, they make their own version of Smash.
Nice.
It is not stocked at this vendor. So you guys eat, play cards, and until... What are you waiting for?
We're just keeping an eye outside. If a truck that obviously could carry those things pulls up.
Okay, so you're waiting for the
That'd
truck to arrive.
Yeah.
Just so I understand correctly.
Yes.
Cool. I will say at around 9 p.m., a semi-truck pulls into the lot. It's white, nondescript. The cab portion, I believe is what it's called. However, is a cool, dark blue. It does have kind of smoke painted from the front that billows towards the back and up to the pipes where the exhaust goes. It kind of looks like a cyclone or a tornado along the side of it. And you see two figures get out. I assume the curtains are open as you guys are playing, so you can look out through the window as the truck pulls up. Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure. Two figures get out, exit the cab, head towards the office. So they pass by your windows. You're able to see them quite clearly. One appears to be male. Fairly tall, 6'1", but has a slender build. He has a tuft of blue hair on the top of shaved sides. Cyber hair, obviously. Not quite long enough to be a mohawk, but still styled. He's wearing a light armor jacket over top a t-shirt, wearing jeans and boots. The person alongside him, who also gets out of the cab, appears to be female. She has short, bright green hair, styled as a pixie cut. She's got bangs that brush off to the side. She has green cybernetic eyes, a matching green leather biker jacket, black tank top underneath, black leather pants, and high kind of kicker heel boots that go up mid of her calf. And they walk down the little pathway in front of all the doors and head into the main office. I will say, because you guys are paying attention for this, as you're watching, you can see on the back of their jackets there is a tornado. It seems to be urban flashlight. The tornado kind of seems to be moving, and above it says riders, and then of the on either side, and on the bottom storm. And this is a gang. I will give you don't know this yet. They're called the Storm Riders, just for your notes.
Oh, I know. But my character does not.
Your character does not.
Does my character know?
I don't, other than I don't believe Silo, as streetwise as you are, and you know a lot of gangs in the city, I don't believe you've had a lot to do with nomads outside, correct?
Yeah.
So there's no reason your character would know of the Storm Riders.
Okay.
Looks like it's showtime.
Yep.
Should we wait for them to go to sleep? Or are we flirting and knocking them out? Because it seems kind of early. I feel like if we try to move stuff now, someone's going to see us.
Right, and letting them, if they're staying here, letting them fall asleep would probably be the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Somebody want to go to the lobby and make sure they're checking in?
I will stand outside our door.
I'll go to the lobby.
Okay, I'm going to muck my cards and put them away.
Okay. Silo, I assume you're going to stay outside your door regardless?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you stand outside the door. Carrie heads into the lobby. Dolly and Damien are staying inside the room?
I'm gonna start doing some research on that truck and seeing if it has like a security system, like standard issue or like that kind of semi.
How do you know what kind of semi it is?
I guess I could go outside and kind of not
Look for
go up
brand
to
new.
it, but get
I mean,
kind
you
of close
can-
enough that I
I would-
can see like the make.
Okay, because I was
Yeah,
gonna say
'cause
like you
usually
could do
it'll say, like,
general.
Peterbilt or...
Yeah, you could do general checks for semi trucks, but if you're looking for that specific one, you would need to know that specific truck, what it is.
Yeah, but I'm gonna look up like ones that are kind of like that size category and see if it's like a standard issue to have like security systems and stuff that I should be aware of.
Sure. Okay. Go ahead and give me a. You're using your laptop or your agent?
My agent.
Okay, go ahead and give me a library search. Don't forget your +2.
18.
18. Okay, yeah, you pull some information on various semi-trucks of that size that look roughly the same. Even as you're looking at it, though, you can tell this one has modifications to it. Just small things, nothing super overt, but just looking at the images and what you can see through the window, some work has been done probably to reinforce windows. But for standard semi-trucks, it does not come with any special security.
Okay.
As you're researching, Carrie, you enter
Yes.
the lobby where you see 8 p.m.
Thought it
Missy's
was
still
9. Is it 9 p.m.?
9 p.m. Sorry. I think in my brain I was debating between 8 and 9, and I honestly did not remember what I said. So thank you for catching me. Missy is sitting on the counter chatting with the gentleman, or the woman in the green coat, is talking to the man you met the previous night. He seems just as neutral as he did before. Shorter length blonde hair, wearing his vest. Is talking to her, turning to the computer. He notices you enter, doesn't say anything, seems to focus on the person at the counter. Missy does wave. Hey, honey. Did something happen?
Hi.
It's still you're good.
We're good. I just wanted to stop by and say thank you. I don't know what you said to him, but it sounds like things are going to be different now.
I told him
And I'm
he
really
should have
excited.
gone with his first idea, not done a whim.
Fair.
She
Well-
looks at the man. She's like, "Man proposed to her here." He's like, "Here, like, here." And he looks at you, looks you up and down. He's like, "Honey, you deserve better."
Well, I wanted to show you the ring too.
Oh, so there was a ring. Oh, good. And she hops down. She takes the ring. Just okay. You know, I was real concerned there was no ring, but he had a good plan. You shouldn't be too hard on him, Maroon. He had a good plan. It just didn't work out, and he picked bad moment.
It's, it's all right.
Oh, but she fawns over your ring for a moment. I don't have any more alcohol. We haven't done a run just yet, but I think the vendor's still stocked with Smash if you need.
Yeah, no, I saw that. I just, like I said, I wanted to come say thank you real quick. That was very sweet of you.
My pleasure, honey.
You have a good night.
Not.
And I look at the guy behind the counter. I'm like, remember, paintings. And then I leave.
Yep. The door closes. You can hear murmuring, and then Missy go, "What?" Like real loud. And that's all you get.
I head back to the room. Looks like they were checking in.
All right, so we
Silo,
let
I
them-
assume you entered after Carrie, or are you still standing outside?
I'm still standing outside, but I'll hold the door open so I can hear what she's saying.
Okay, so you leave the door open, crack, so you can listen. Cool.
So we let them fall asleep, and then around maybe 1 in the morning, we move the product. I also have some tarps, if that's going to help with the cameras or anything.
That could work.
Couldn't hurt.
Are you gonna leave the tarps here?
No, just for the loading and unloading, and then we would uncover the camera.
We have one tarp.
One tarp can become multiple tarps with a pair of scissors.
Just so you are aware, you have one tarp.
One tarp's as good as 50.
I feel like that is Benjamin's tent-making philosophy right there. One tarp is as good as 50.
Alright. I shut the door and just keep chilling outside.
So, it seems like their truck does have some modifications to it. It doesn't normally come standard with like any kind of security, but I feel like we should be on the lookout for some alarm.
Alright. Did you look up that term, the Riders of the Storm or whatever, that they had on the jackets? Are they a company? Are they nomads? Are they a gang?
I suppose they're a moving company. I'll type it in. Riders of the Storm Moving.
See, I'd have no problem stealing from the moving company, so...
Cool. It returns no results.
Huh. Maybe just Riders of the Storm?
Give me library search.
Storm Riders, Riders Storm.
Storm
17.
plus Rider.
17. You pull up some obscure song from decades ago.
Riders of the Storm.
Nope. Copyright.
No, you can sing that much. You can sing that much.
You get 10 seconds.
Huh.
10 seconds.
Never heard of it.
No.
Maybe
It's
they're like
slightly different because this one
based
is
off an old
Riders
band?
of the Storm on the jackets, where the song is on.
This is true.
It's probably what they named the company after.
But as far
Yeah,
as you
definitely.
can tell, there is no company or no known information on this group.
I think we're in the clear. Although, girl with the green hair.
Yes.
Nothing super obviously badass about her, but I have a real weird suspicion that she's gonna be a little much if we fight her head on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look like they might do this professionally.
Just the vibe I'm getting from her. Like,
So
too
maybe
badass.
we try to avoid that. Yeah.
Like the vibe that I get from Silo.
Right? Somebody who you would definitely lose in a fight against?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
She's really a teddy bear, guys.
Yeah,
Super
but if a
sweet.
teddy bear throws a 10-pound punch into your face, it's still gonna hurt.
Yeah. I suppose so.
Right, so I get my cards back out. Got time to kill.
Till 1 a.m.? Really? We've been doing this all day.
Let's play gin or something now.
Alright.
I'm not good at poker.
Unfortunately, I played a lot of it growing up, so... yeah, we'll play gin. Or we could play cribbage. You want to play cribbage?
I don't have a board.
Yeah, but we got rocks on the floor.
How do you count the spaces?
We can abstract it.
Let's play gin.
All right.
You guys play cribbage. Silo wins. She's not even in the room. She just wins.
No, that makes sense.
Okay, so you spend your time. I will. I do want to say, because you can see the truck kind of from the window. The cab is like it's pulled up in on the right side of the parking lot. The cab is kind of in front of the security camera. So when it turns to look at the dumpsters, it catches mostly just the truck itself. But when it looks back over the street, it does peer over the cab of the truck. So anybody walking in front of it would be caught on camera
But if we timed it right.
if that's where it was positioned. However, if you're at the back of the truck, the camera doesn't seem probably be safe.
Okay.
Unless somebody's driving down the road happens to catch you.
Right.
There is also, I will remind you, the camera in front of the office door that looks down at all the doors and that pathway to the cab and the truck.
Not that I know what it sees, but would I imagine that it's capable of seeing the back of the truck from its position?
I will say, because Dahlia and Silo did examine the cameras before we went on our break, it was a stationary camera, and it seems to be focused solely on that pathway and those doors. It does not swivel. Judging by what they can see and the fact that it's a semi-truck, probably that one, you feel confident it will not catch you at the back of the truck. It does, however, I believe I said it catches the front hoods or part of the hoods of the cars that are parked in front of the building now.
Yeah.
But your
Okay.
truck, as well, your truck bed from that camera, it wouldn't see. But exiting your rooms, absolutely.
Right.
Just while we have a couple hours, if that changes anything for anybody, I wanted to let you know.
Not at all.
Is there any kind... there's no back room, like a bathroom window or anything like that, is there?
There is a window in the bathroom. It is, tiny. Super small. You could fit... Carrie's cat would fit through it.
We should have.
It's going to be hard to train a cat in time, so never mind.
I got a wig to disguise the cat.
You got a wig?
Yeah, do you want a wig for your cat? I bought it out of the vending machine. It was a mystery pack thing, and I couldn't resist. And I show her the bob.
Oh, God. Yes.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Yeah,
I'll put it on her every time you come over.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
She won't.
I know.
Sure, she will love this.
I don't know. She was kind of cool with the VR helmet, so she might be down.
You do it while she's sleeping.
Yeah, as long as she's sleeping, she's good. She accepts most things.
All right. Do we want to move out scattered and? I don't know. Or do we just want to move together?
Let's say let's stay together for now.
Yeah.
I will also remind you, because this is information you have and it's been a while, the camera that views the dumpsters and the road does not, is it 180? It's only 90 degrees. It only goes to the dumpsters and the road. So if you came in through the back where there is a chain link fence. But if you were to approach the camera from the back of the building, chances are you wouldn't be caught.
Alright.
I'm gonna go out for a smoke and a walk.
Same.
I'm gonna go get some more ice.
Okay.
I'll go out for a smoke too.
Just a smoke.
That way
or
they were
smoke
not
and a walk?
alone. A smoke and a walk.
Okay. You're gonna chaperone?
Yeah.
Where are you guys?
Jesus.
Yeah, Dahlia appears between the two of you, smoking through the
Like-
gas
like
mask.
shoulder
There's
to
a
shoulder
lot
and,
of
like-
inhaling that goes on. Where are you guys walking?
I'm walking basically straight out, like, towards the street,
Okay.
but, like, meandering like you do when you smoke, just kind of, like, going on a walk.
But like down the parking lot towards the road as opposed to around the
Yeah.
building or towards the truck. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. And I use Carrie and Dahlia, you're doing the same?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys head, smoke. Silo, you go and grab ice.
Mm-hmm.
As you're nearing the front office, when are you guys doing this, by the way? How long have you played gin?
Till, like, midnight 30.
So this is like midnight-ish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You, Silo, you hear loud music from inside the office. You hear loud voices. There is a window, in the office from the vending machine side that, like, looks out onto the street. If you would like to peek in, you may do so.
Yeah, I'll look in there, see what's going on.
Okay. Are you trying to do it stealthily? Or are you just leaning your head over and being very obvious that you're looking through the window?
Sure, I'll try to be stealthy.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
I'm gonna spin to look.
Okay.
I didn't even need to. Let's see. 21?
21. 21 is great. You poke your head kind of around just enough to see the door to that back room is wide open. You can see arms kind of like flailing out. The counter that was empty has like what's the term I'm looking for?
A menagerie.
No,
Plethora.
no, it's not. It's like the dumbest thing. Anyway, you see like what is it? Box? Like boxes of beer, like for beer bottles. Box apparently is the word I can't remember. My brain, I swear, sometimes. You see there's like a keg next to the counter. The music you can tell is like emanating from that room. The long-haired gentleman, his name by the way is Jack, is at the desk. He seems to be like half monitoring the cameras. And then he's got a beer in his hand and he walks like towards the door and he's chatting with people inside the room. And you get very much the sense of there's probably a party going on in that back room. But someone's sort of paying attention.
Okay. I'm gonna text this information to the gang. They are still up. They're having a party, kind of watching the cameras. I was gonna sneak around back of the fence and hit the camera so it would stay in one spot. But since they're, kind of aware, they'll probably come out and look at it if I do that.
There's a good
Sounds
chance.
like-
I think us hitting it will be less suspicious than stopping the camera.
Or we might
See.
need to put on a show.
Possibly, yes.
What kind of show?
As you're standing there, Silo, you see Jack enter the room and abandon the front lobby area.
Okay. There's no one in the lobby watching the cameras right now.
All
You
right.
think
That-
you can sneak in and disable the cameras?
as
I
soon as
don't
she
know how to
says
do
that,
that.
Dahlia's actually gonna bolt towards the truck, try to get around to the side where like you can't see her from the cameras.
To the semi truck.
Yeah.
Okay, and which section of the truck are you running to?
Can I get like towards the cab of it, but be ducked down on the opposite side of the camera so it can't see me?
Yes.
All right.
Give me a luck test. So you're going to roll a d10 and
Want to roll
your
under my luck?
Your luck
Yeah.
stat,
'Cause
correct.
Dahlia's so lucky.
She's so lucky, I know.
And I rolled a 1.
Okay,
Oh, no.
Thank goodness.
that's good because you want to roll
Oh, right.
under your stats.
Yeah.
So those like rolling under your stat like ones is the best time to roll one.
Only time you want to.
So you run, you like slide, get to the cab of the truck, look up, and the camera is pointed at the dumpsters.
Dahlia's gonna be able to, like, through the gas mask, like, have to pull the gas mask up because she's panting so hard.
But so far it seems the cameras haven't noticed you.
Alright. She's gonna take a position and start slowly trying to pull out her laptop and figure out a way if she can start getting into this semi,
Into the semi. Okay.
electronic system.
Okay.
You know what? I could actually just cut the power to the battery so that the way the battery is no longer supplying any of the electronics with power.
Sure.
Assuming it doesn't have some type of backup yet.
If it doesn't, then we're fine, but, I mean, it's the fast workaround.
Is the like trailer padlocked or something? Or is it like a key code? I'm messaging
None of us
them.
have checked yet.
Yeah, none of us have been to the back.
I'm gonna start casually walking towards the back of the truck.
I slip my hand in his
Okay.
and walk with him. Make it look like we're up for a leisure.
Sure. Can I get an acting check from the two of you?
What type of acting? This is just two people walking.
Taking a
You're an
There's no
engaged
in
couple.
love.
That is the story
Yes.
you are trying to sell.
I don't see how this isn't, 100% true.
They should get a +1 for actually liking each other.
+1 for the ring, at
I
least.
feel like it would be a
Spending too long.
negative one because they're so awkward around each other.
I'm glad I spent 2 luck. 18.
Okay. And Carrie?
11.
You weren't at a negative. You do know this, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay. Damien, you seem very calm and casual as you hold her hand and smoke and walk down the street. Carrie less so. She's very stiff. Her eyes keep darting towards the truck, towards Dahlia, towards the cameras. So we'll see how that goes.
There's no one at the cameras right now.
You're
Do
still looking.
typically record things though.
Okay. You're correct. No one has re-entered the room as of yet. Dahlia, in order to get to battery of the truck, you would have to find a way to open the hood of the
hood?
cab. Mm-hmm.
Or disconnect the cables from the trailer.
Oh.
That is true. Yeah, just behind the cab there would be the cabling hooking to the trailer, supplying it with power.
We're all assuming that the future is the same as now.
I know, it's very sweet.
Nothing's changed.
Yeah. Trucks, vehicles are still exactly the same.
There has to be some way that energy is being supplied to the back. I'm gonna look for that.
Okay. You slowly crouch and move. No, not yet. You're good. make your way between the cab and the trailer. There is a bit of space. You don't see any cables. You do see where it attaches, the trailer to the cab.
Is there any kind of emergency like detach?
From the outside, not that you see.
Okay.
As you're examining this, in the dark, I will say, it's gonna take you a bit. Damien, you get to the far side of the cab where it would be blocking the camera. The truck itself would be blocking the camera's view of you.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Is there a padlock or a numlock or a number pad or anything?
There is a padlock, like a old-fashioned padlock, not an electronic security lock.
All right, so we're just looking at a padlock. I text to everybody.
Silo, you see Jack reemerge in that doorway.
Okay.
Hasn't approached the desk.
Okay.
Leans against the doorway. Seems to like almost kind of glance at the cameras, but not long enough to pay it real attention.
Yeah.
For the
Just
first
like
time
others.
ever, you do see him smile and laugh,
Oh.
as opposed to having like a stoic
Weird.
face. He's got a great smile. Like, it's shocking. It's like, yeah, you should do that more. It comes to life.
Okay. I'll let them know. He's back in the room. He's not really paying too much attention. Just be cautious. Does anybody have a pick lock? P.S.
I can get in. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Do I notice how awkward Carrie's being?
Oh, yeah.
You gotta stay calm.
I'm calm.
Hey, I'm gonna like brush her cheek. Like, just focus on being here in the moment.
Okay.
It's not a big deal.
Carrie, does the brush
Okay.
to the cheek calm you down or make you more nervous?
The brush to the cheek helps a little bit, but Carrie is in panic town.
Her hand is sweaty. She's probably got like a death grip on yours.
Knees weak.
Mom
Arms heavy.
spaghetti.
Mom spaghetti.
I am going to kiss her to try to break her out of this momentary panic, just to shock her out of it.
Okay. Carrie, do you consent?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a. How much you give me? You're gonna give me a persuasion check. Carrie, how much do you think that would actually shock you out of panic, if only for a moment?
Carrie hasn't ever kissed anybody before, so probably.
Okay. I will give you a plus
Pretty
2 to your
shocking.
roll.
Thank goodness. 15.
Yeah, it snaps you out. The panic is still there, but I feel like you've got a new panic to focus on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, like, the level's about the same, it's just on something else.
Yeah.
If you don't think you can do this, you can wait in the room. You don't have to be here. I want you to be safe.
I reach up and I touch his face. Very gently. I say, I want to do this. I want to be here.
I embrace her for a moment. Then we're going.
I hug him like way too tight.
I'm gonna open the can of Smash and pour it out,
Okay.
and then I am going to use the aluminum to make a spacer, and then I'm going to break into the lock.
So explain this to me. What are you doing to the can to make a spacer?
Okay, so I can show you a whole YouTube video on it. Thank you, Zelvin.
So he wants to
padlocks-
make a piece of metal that looks like this.
Yeah,
Oh,
which
like
you
the
can do
My
by
pen would write.
artist
bending the can.
Just chug the rest of your soda. Make one.
In real
My
life.
pen
Do I
won't
get
write
bonus
for
points if I
once.
make a real one?
Yes, I will give you bonus points if you make a real one. Do you have to cut the can in any way?
No, you can bend it until it tears.
I feel like that's still going to take you a while.
Yeah, it
Kind of
looks
like
that.
this. You put
And
it
then
in
you
like
put
this, and then you twist it, and it pushes the part
It
that
pops
holds
the lock. It's a problem that all padlocks have.
Okay. I will say it's
Or-
going to
Sad
take you
that
like
me and games know how to fix those.
I'm not gonna ask.
I was gonna say for any authority figures
Oh,
who
yeah.
may be watching our stream.
YouTube
We know
video.
how
Blame
to do that
YouTube.
because YouTube.
High school, you needed to get into your locker sometimes, and you forgot your combination.
Totally innocent reasons. I'm gonna say it's still gonna take you 5 minutes to do.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is Silo still like visible by the camera in the front?
No, because the ice machine is around the corner
Okay,
against like the walls of the motel that face the road.
gotcha.
So there's like a couple of vending machines, and spaced in between them are the windows that look into the office, and then like the ice machine.
Okay.
Although you are
If
standing
af-
there oddly, like scooping ice into a bucket and putting the ice out of the bucket, and then scooping some more.
No,
ice.
no, I'm just eating the ice.
Oh, you're just like standing there eating ice.
Yep.
Beauty. Okay.
She has an iron deficiency.
If after a minute or two it's taking too long to fashion it, I do pull out my knife to puncture it to start a hole.
Okay. If you have a knife, yeah, that will help speed things along. Are
I
you
do.
informing anyone what you're doing?
I believe Carrie knows what I'm doing.
Yeah, Carrie can see.
You told Silo
I
you were
don't-
taking care of it.
I don't
so-
know that Carrie is paying attention to what you're doing right now.
I'm using twin telepathy,
Okay,
so
twin telepathy.
obviously my
Alright.
twin knows
Cool.
what I'm doing.
So Dahlia,
All right.
you're at the truck with Cab and the trailer. You've gotten Silo's message, and Damien's that says, "I'm taking care of it."
Alright, I know what Damien means, and I start letting the air out of the tires.
Okay.
If
With
this
like,
leads to a chase, they're gonna be at a disadvantage.
They'll be taking negatives to their rolls.
are you puncturing the tigers, or are you just?
No, I'm just like pushing the valve stem to let out the air.
Okay.
We're criminals, but we're not mean.
Even.
Yeah. They have to pay to fix that if I were to slash the tire.
Yes, they would. Eventual Damien, I will say yes. You make your tool.
Shem is what it's called.
Sure. Let me call it a tool with a question mark.
Mom does not approve.
I assume you're. Mom doesn't care. I want to see how this works. I assume you approach the truck.
Yeah,
Okay. And you're going to attempt to break the lock.
yeah.
Okay. Where's Carrie?
Carrie is standing there watching this go down.
Okay, so you're staying with Damien.
Yes.
Silo, you do see Jack look at the cameras. He seems to stare at it for a moment. Like, he seems to be watching them for a bit. Damien, go ahead and roll me pick lock. Because you have a tool,
Sure.
you won't be at a penalty.
Yeah, that's the big reason, because I'm like, I have pick lock, but I don't have a tool, so...
It is, however, dark. Do you have any sort of light source?
I eat a lot of carrots.
Yeah.
I have the glow of Night City and the brilliance of the stars.
You have phones.
The outskirts.
Not lighting a light
Not
right
of-
now.
You also have people who smoke. You actually.
I am smoking
you
while
are
doing
a
this.
smo-
Is that helpful?
I assume you have a lighter.
I do.
Oh yeah, a lighter's light would probably be less
Less obvious.
suspicious.
Noticeable.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna hold the lighter.
There you
I'm
go.
spending too long.
Okay.
I'm useful.
I'm watching Jack.
Yes.
Are they? They're hidden by the truck, right? The camera
Far
can't
as
see
you
them.
know.
But I wouldn't. Silo would.
Ooh, I
You
rolled
can
a
see
10.
them at the back of the truck.
Followed by a 10.
As far as you know, the cameras shouldn't be able to see them.
Okay.
So I rolled 20, and then plus 7 for the pick lock. So
27.
27.
Ooh.
Expertly. It took you more time to make this damn thing than did to open the lock.
Right.
Just a heads up. He's back at the cameras.
All right.
Lock pops open.
Okay. I'm gonna wait to open it.
After about 5 minutes of watching, Jack turns his attention back into the back room. You don't get any sense that any alarm has been raised. He still seems very calm, collected, enjoying a party.
Clear for now.
I'm gonna text to the group. Should we pull the truck around to the opposite or to the other side of this?
I'm gonna have Silo pull it up there as soon as I verify what's in the truck.
Okay.
I open the back.
Give me I assume you're not just gonna go. Vroom.
I mean stealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a stealth check.
Okay. I'm gonna spend 2 luck on this.
Damien's lucky, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the
You
last one.
took
luck,
all
but
the luck that would be.
Dahlia's.
Dahlia's.
I stole all of Dahlia's luck.
You did.
Actually, I think if you add our luck together, you get 10. So. Stealth, you say?
Mhm.
10 plus 9 plus 2, 21.
You manage to move it slowly enough that it doesn't make any sort of sound as you open the back of this semi-truck.
Okay.
Inside of which are boxes and boxes and boxes of goods. Stacked up. Tight enough so that if the truck wobbles, they're not going to fall over.
Sure.
You see Killstrom written across the sides of many of them. And then a few that say laser light. How?
Alright,
I will say Carrie, because I don't know that Damien would know this. Carrie, however, with her musical background, would know which ones are. You know the guitars by the size of the box. Also, they're the only ones that say laser light on the side. They seem to be individually boxed.
Right.
There are small boxes that seem like stacked kind of on top to fill a little space. That say Killstrom, which is like the Banshee microphone, is a headset mic. You can assume
Right.
the microphones are in there. You'd have to actually get into the truck and look at the size of the box to try to guess how many are in each. However, the bigger boxes that are stacked that say Killstrom, you can guess there's there are speakers. That's a lot of speakers. And as you're looking in this truck, you do see that there are some Killstrom boxes that are only half as tall and like double stacked that make up as tall as like the full size boxes. And your guess would be that the smaller ones are amps versus the singular ones that are the tall speakers that you need.
Right.
Given the size of your truck,
Yeah.
like the bed of the truck, you can fit at least 4 of those speakers, like 2 side by side and then 2 on top, comfortably. Anything more than that is not going to easily fit on the back of that truck. And with the weight, probably squish it.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you're aware.
Because the
Yes,
truck, is
microphone's
it
probably
just the,
How much room's inside?
yeah,
What do you mean?
inside
In the
the truck?
The cab.
Our truck.
Inside your cab. So, you have the driver, passenger. There is a console in the middle with buttons and things. Can't sit someone there. There is a small bench in the back. Like it's a 2-door cab. So, you could squeeze a person or 2 in the back. Probably 1, like with their feet along the bench, would be comfortable. 2 would be a lot. Anything more than that, given that you guys still have your bags and all your gear, that would take up the cabin. It would be cramped. You could probably slide a couple guitars along the sides next to the speakers in the truck bed, like, so like they're long, but like vertically up along
So
the
it sounds
sides.
like we're a couple guitars short of room, even if we overpack.
If you all go into the cab of the truck with this, yes.
Someone's riding on the tailgate.
Unless you have some other means
Some
of
of us could take a cab back.
packing.
Yeah, I could wait at the room. If I or do tell me this, because you notice it and I don't.
Yeah, I start pointing stuff out.
If I wait in the room and then leave in the morning, then there's room for the stuff. So
We could pack the truck tonight. And for the sake of the cover story, we send Silo and Dahlia back.
Yeah.
And then you and I leave in the morning.
yeah,
We're gonna
Alright.
have to drink some whiskey.
that's fine.
Okay. I text this to the group chat.
Silo.
Dahlia, as you're standing there looking at the truck and slowly letting out the air in these tires, you get a text that says that they're in and following information.
Silo. Yep.
Sorry. I was going to say, next time you see him walk away for sure, go back to our truck and pull it back behind this one.
I-
Please.
Could
I
try
would
driving
appreciate
it
it.
around, but I'm not as competent as possibly you guys.
Well, she could stay at lookout if you do that. But knowing your history, maybe we let Silo drive.
Good plan.
Well, he is away now. Do you want me to wait for him to come back?
He's still in the doorway,
And leave?
but he's not paying attention to the cameras.
Okay, I will wait.
Okay.
Also, I don't like that plan because I don't want to leave you behind.
It'll help the cover story and make us look less suspicious. We're celebrating our engagement. We send
Right.
you two back.
Fine.
You can read in the text how unimpressed and unhappy Silo is about this.
I know.
Like, it's very clear.
She's the only one that can drive.
5 minutes goes by. 10 minutes goes by. What are you guys doing?
I start carefully,
Yeah, we're moving everything to the back of the truck.
picking out what we need.
So you get in, start moving things around. Give me, you can both, if you would like to, make a deduction roll for me. Dahlia, what are you doing?
I'm gonna also be just keeping watch of, like, areas other than the office, so like the road and other places, just in case there's like a car coming or someone's about to step outside of a room, like the door opens to one of the rooms, so I can warn them.
Okay. So do you move like towards the back of the trailer?
Yeah,
to
I
the
start
next,
moving
like,
towards the back to where I
wheel?
can communicate with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Watching the road for any traffic. Okay.
17.
Seems quiet right now. 17. Okay. Carrie?
12.
Okay. You less so, which is interesting. Maybe Damien, just because you pack goods often, as you're trying to like move them about the city, you can guess, the size of a microphone. And Carrie describes what it looks like to you. There's probably about 4 or 5 microphones per box. If they haven't completely filled the box with like extra padding.
Right. I'm gonna open one and check.
Sure. Use your knife, cut the
Yeah.
tape, open it up. There's a box inside the box. It's like a white Killstrom. Actually, no. It would be, so you open like the packing box, remove some like foam and stuff, and there's 4 neon colored various, like one's blue, one's orange, one's red, like various colors that seem to shimmer and glow. It says Banshee across the front, and there's 4 tightly packed boxes within this one box.
Okay. I'm gonna grab 2 of those, 5 of the guitars, and how many stacks do we need? 4? And 4 of those. We don't have room for extra of those.
And 4 speakers.
Yeah.
No amps.
Could
Just confirming.
No amps.
Because I'm assuming with the people missing, the guitars are going to kind of take their spots, the extra guitars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll be across the bench.
Alright, so you start moving those to the edge of the truck. Silo, you're getting antsy. Like 15 minutes have gone by and he is still at the door. He hasn't done more than glance at those cameras. Like he hasn't done another like long look at them since, but it's still, he's not moving into the room. And it gets to the point where you're like, I don't know that he's gonna go back to the party. When he laughs, you see something shatter across the wall, like nearby. Actually, I won't say something shatter. You see like a dart fly into the wall, like nearby, and he pulls it out and he's like, and he like walks into the room holding this dart, which is like a regular like dart for a dartboard. You assume probably he'll go back to his sentry duty after he's done with whatever this is, but you've got a few minutes at least in this window, hopefully.
I assume I already have the keys because we all knew I was gonna drive, right?
Yeah.
So,
I will
I told
virtually
you
actively.
this morning you were a getaway driver.
If you want to have a flashback moment, because I like the flashback mechanic from other TTRPGs. If you want to have a flashback moment of Silo getting the keys.
All right, so then I'm gonna drive the car back
No.
because I drove it here. Well,
no, I'm gonna drive because I know how to drive.
all right,
So-
I'd say we take this to a vote. Who thinks
Okay.
I should drive? Here's the keys.
Best flashback ever. I like that not even Damien raised his hand.
Carrie was in the truck the first time. I remember.
So yeah, Silo, you have the keys.
Okay. Okay, so as soon as he walks away, I dart. No. If I run to the truck, am I in front of the camera?
Not if you
No?
go
Okay.
behind, like, along the parking lot, not, like, to the sidewalk. So as long
Okay,
as you see
I'll
the
go
back
back
of the
and
trucks,
around.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll get in.
Mhm.
Start it. I can't start a car quietly. So,
Nope.
you know.
Nope, you just start a car.
Put it in
Okay.
neutral and push it.
So I'll back out and I'll pull around to the other side of the trailer. So our truck would be hidden, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
From
And then
one
I'm gonna
side, yeah.
turn the truck off, turn the lights off,
Okay.
and then help them unload.
Are you doing this quickly, or are you trying to get there fast? Any fast
I'm
moments, or are you
doing-
just kind of being careful and cautious and driving?
Are you like drifting?
Both?
Yeah. Have you drifted? Have you pulled a brake and tried to do a maneuver?
No. I'm trying to do it quickly because I don't know how much time we have, but I also want to do it cautiously so I don't make noise or
Okay.
run into anybody.
Sure. As long as you're not trying to do any sort of special stunt because your driving
Nah.
is high enough,
No.
yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll. You are able to put the truck where you want.
Okay.
I assume you guys start loading before Silo's even turned off the engine.
Yeah. Dahlia.
Dahlia, I
Yeah.
mean, you see Silo pull the truck. You're right there.
Will you grab the tarp and tarp it as soon as we get the back filled, and then we'll start filling the cab, and then you
I
two
start-
jump in and bounce.
Tying the tarp to the front of it, so that way as soon as they get loaded, I can just pull it over.
Sure. What is your basic tech?
Like basic tech?
No. Without rolling.
That's a great question. Basic tech is 14.
Yeah, you're able to do that, no problem.
All right. I'm gonna move everything into the truck.
On who's helping you? The guitars
I'm
aren't too
helping.
bad. The speakers could use 2 people.
Me and Silo are doing speakers,
Okay.
I think, and Carrie is moving
Carrie's
everything
doing
else.
guitars.
Carrie,
Yeah.
so Carrie's moving
And-
guitars and you're putting them into the cab in the back
Mm-hmm.
onto the thing. Okay. It's going to take you
and
some time
mics.
to try to move them in and over the seats and even folding the seat down, putting it in, sliding it cautiously. It's going to take some time. I need you to make a stealth check for me. Silo and Damien, I need you to make athletics checks for me.
Okay.
And Dahlia, your basic tech, you're fine, but give me a perception check.
Since I'm trying to keep watch.
Since
a
you're
little bit
keeping
too.
watch, tying the tarp, you could do that in your sleep. You're done.
Where is the...
Stealth is at
fire
the
today.
bottom of the second category on the left.
Thank you.
I got a 14 for my athletics.
Okay.
Nice. I got a 13 for stealth.
Okay.
I've gone up by 1 incrementally.
Nice, you're getting there.
How do... So I rolled a 1,
And then roll again.
and then I rolled a 2.
Oh, that's not too
Okay,
bad.
good. So that's a negative 1
Okay.
to whatever your base stat is.
Okay, so 10.
Okay. Okay.
It's not...
We're having a hard time moving these boxes.
Yeah.
Is there a dolly in here?
I feel like what it is Silo's so used to taking charge, but you kind of made this plan up in your brain that you're just not quite on the same page, and you both kind of grab the same box, and it's you tilt the wrong way and then not the right way, and you're trying to do quiet while sending signals with your eyes, and you're managing to move them into the truck. You almost drop one, but you catch it. Yeah. So you should be okay as far as you know. But it's slow going. It's almost as slow going as Carrie moving the guitars into the back of the truck. And you do know, Dahlia, that she's not as quiet as maybe you'd hope she'd be. But you're keeping an eye out. What was your perception?
26.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah, you're keeping an eye out on the road and the motel. You do, with the 26, I will say you do see a shadow move into the room, kind of across the room in the lobby at some point.
Alright.
Um,
We may have company. Everyone keep quiet.
How close are we to being done?
I will say, 'cause you guys didn't roll super great, I will say you're about halfway done.
I'm gonna keep moving. I'm just gonna try to be quiet while doing it.
Okay. Do you move? How are you more quiet than you've already been? Because you've already been trying to be quiet. It's not like you started shouting.
Right. I'm
Grab
just being
this
conscious
box.
of it.
I'm gonna tell
That's all.
Damien to stop moving.
We don't have time to stop moving.
But if he's looking at the cameras and the
We're
trailer's
not in
shaking,
the cameras.
yeah, but the trailer is.
Yeah, but there's no way we're moving the whole truck. And only the front of it is visible.
You guys are being kind of loud. I would take it down.
We don't have time to sit here.
You're not
I'm
wrong.
gonna just hold it and not move.
You could set it down.
I'm gonna watch
No,
the doorway
we-
and make sure no one's coming out. Because as soon as someone comes out, I'm setting out an alarm.
Yeah. You would be if anybody opens that door and looks out, they can see exactly what you guys are doing. You are not.
Right.
You're safe from the
Yeah.
cameras. You are not safe from a person leaving that building.
Yeah. That's
And you wait and you hold your breaths, and time seems to stretch forever.
Okay. All right. Let's go. We're moving.
But after a couple minutes, Dahlia, you see the shadow cross back the other way towards the far side of the room. No door opens. Seems so far you're okay.
Alright, I'm gonna say go. Now's our last chance.
The anxiety.
Yep. Moving quick.
Okay. So you pack the speakers in. Tarp goes over. Close the back of the truck. It's fairly tight. Do you do anything to
Padlock.
secure the speakers?
When we tie down with the tarp, I'm sure.
Okay. So just the regular
Yeah.
like cables and cords, just make sure it's a little more secure.
Yeah.
Okay. 5 guitars are stacked on that bench.
Yeah.
Trying to
Should we
think
grab
if you
the
could
mics?
stack 5.
They're about this tall. So 5 of those is still only going to be about
Yeah,
that tall.
I feel like you should be okay. Okay. Microphones are
We have 2 boxes, and they're in the back with the guitars.
easy. They're tiny.
They're teeny.
They're teeny tiny. They're small boxes. Okay. So those get thrown on top.
All right.
You close everything up. Yeah. What do you... Who's closing
closed-
the trailer?
I close the trailer
Okay.
and apply, and I'm doing it 4 times slower.
For that pre plus 1. I
Uh-huh.
will say, because you were the one who did it the first time, because you're
Yeah.
moving 4 times slower, it's just going to take you 4 times as long to close this trailer, but I'm not going to make you reroll because your stealth to open it was crazy high, was 21. Had you been on the cusp the last time, I'd probably make you reroll, but 21 is insane. So yeah, you slowly pull this back down without making noise, but it's going to take you a long time. So while you
Okay.
are in the process of pulling this trailer closed, what are the rest of you doing? Sorry, Damien, if there's anything you'd like to say, by all means.
Silo.
Yes.
When you guys get back to the city, pay for protected parking. Don't park on the street, please.
Okay. How much is that? Because I don't have much money.
I will
But-
pay you back for it.
I do have a. What did I think I brought my knife. We could just sit. You sit with it. I'll sit with it.
How
Alright.
about you guys just take it back and unload it tonight, and then come back tonight and meet us in the morning?
I don't know.
I don't really want to leave you 2 here.
I mean, like you and Keys go.
Yeah, no, I heard what you said. I'd rather it be you and Keys.
It makes more sense.
I'm gonna give the bucket of ice to Carrie.
Smart.
Well, we can't just sit here and debate. We gotta go either way. I'm gonna jump in the passenger seat.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make sure my gun's loaded just in case.
Let's see. I'm gonna back up so I don't end up in front of the camera, right?
I assume the back of the truck
Or you can
is...
just pull straight out towards the road.
Yeah,
you're
you're
backed
facing
up
the
to the
road.
semi.
Yeah, the back
gotcha.
of your truck is to the back of the
Okay.
trailer. If you back up, you're gonna hit the trailer.
Okay.
And likely Damien.
As soon as she
Okay.
starts the truck, I'm gonna let it fall the rest of the way closed, and then put the padlock back on.
Okay.
All right. That's anything else we need to communicate?
We could do it over text. We just need to get out of here before we're more suspicious.
We take
We'll
off.
see you tomorrow.
Godspeed.
Are you speeding out, or are you just
No.
just casual
Be
driving back
chill.
to Night City?
Yep.
Damien,
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
And don't
there's
get
no
robbed.
radio playing. There's just Silo with their hands on the wheel going, "Don't be suspicious."
Yeah.
Drive
We
casual.
don't want any
Drive
noise
casual.
other than like the road.
Damien and Carrie. You wait. You watch the car drive down the road. Padlock on. What do you do?
I'm gonna light another cigarette,
Mhm.
take her by the hand,
Mhm.
and start our walk back closer to our room, like towards the street, and then cross back towards the room.
Okay, so you do walk back towards the road and then
Yeah.
back across before going to the room. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. I will keep your acting checks from before unless there is something you would like to do to try to alter your acting.
I'm gonna hold her close and try to have her focus on just walking with me
Okay.
and not what we were doing.
Carrie, give me an
It's
acting
done.
check.
We're fine.
You will get a +1.
I rolled a 10.
Nice.
Nice.
Where the hell is acting?
Middle, bottom.
Yeah, I found it. Thank you.
Ooh. 27.
27 is
Nice.
much better than 11.
Yeah!
Yeah. Give me a conceal reveal object as well. It's top left-ish area. You will get a +2 for this.
That is 12.
Your acting is great as you walk back in. However, the ice bucket is noticeable. An ice bucket you didn't leave with. But given your story, it makes sense that maybe there would be an exchange. Hard to
Of
say.
the ice bucket.
Hard to say.
Yeah.
But you make your way back in, looking casual, looking like you're a couple in love. And honestly, if the tires weren't flat, probably be no reason to suspect anything had ever touched that truck. So congratulations, guys. We'll find out what happens in the morning next week when we return with Indie Bandits.
I'm so scared.
Thank you, Jess. And thank you guys for joining us. We always appreciate everybody.
Thank you so much for being here, for cheering on the Bandits, for, yeah, just supporting them. And I had a cool map I didn't get to use. You guys did good. Well done. Good planning.
That's because we're professionals.
Good planning.
I want to see the map.
I will show you guys in a minute. That's us for that's it for us tonight. Join
Hey,
us
thanks.
back on that was on Wednesday for our Valentine's fiasco one shot.
Yes.
Okay.
I only have 2 days off this week that I'm not in a game for saves, and it's Monday and Friday. Monday I'll be working on uploading or getting the stuff ready for the upload on Friday. So I've got 1 day off from saves this week. So
Nice.
you'll be seeing a lot of me.
Oh, by the way, we're having a surprise meeting on Monday.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. It means a lot. Thank you for your support. Remember to donate to Solo But Not Alone and pick yourself up a really great bundle. If you can't do that, you can always donate Twitch subs here. Prime sub works, regular Twitch sub, and if not, share the information with your friend, because once we get over that threshold, we'll be donating a bunch of bundles to people. So, yeah, share.
And this is not on topic of that, but comments, likes, follows, subscribes, all that stuff helps us get more people seeing us, which means we can help people more. Because part of our goal when we have our yearly meeting is to raise as much money as we can to help projects. And so the more people see us or hear about us, the more we can help others. So,
Otherwise, stay awesome, and we'll see you Wednesday.
Woohoo.
love you.
Love you.